Ladies and gentlemen, I'm El Jefe Papi. Welcome to the Intellectuals. I've got Guido in front of me. How you been, Guido?
Hello, El Jefe Papi. Nice to see you, sir. I'm okay. Thank you.
What are you idiots talking about?
Idiots. Hello, Pantelis.
Hey, Pantelis, how you doing? Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to address it? Your shoes.
My shoes?
Yeah.
Stolen from a small child.
From that
From a
place,
small child.
that place downstairs. we went into the,
Oh, we checked out that sneaker store. It was pretty cool.
I bet you did.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Good on them, whatever.
Yeah.
They got a scam. They don't have a scam.
They have a
They're
scam.
nice. They're nice people.
They're all a
But I
bunch of
have a
scammers,
agenda.
bro.
And you're a Tom Cruise enthusiast.
My lifts, because
Yeah.
I'm wearing my lifts. Like
Can you move
Big
the
Al.
blue mic out of the way there? Guido, just pull it towards you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's better, eh? Visually?
That, you watch those satisfying videos there of people doing their work perfectly or something like.
No, you know what it is? It's when you enter like a toonie or like something in a hole and it fits perfectly.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
the
that's
can.
or like
Get in that hole.
Hey.
Just
a
fits
can,
perfectly.
like a vacuum, like a shampoo carpet or car restoration or car washing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when the car's been in a container for like 40 years and there's dust, and they restore
oh my god.
that.
You know which videos I'm obsessed with? It's car
Pornographic
detailers.
ones.
That too. Car detailers, but the interior. Oh, when they wash the interior of cars.
People take the interior for granted.
Yeah.
That's the most important part of the car.
Yeah, basically. You're always in it.
Yeah.
That's the part that you can see. I love how like people always fixate on the exterior, but you literally can never see that.
An ugly person would say that, yeah.
You know what what a guy did in Russia? Because Russia has a real traffic problem. So
does?
there
Yeah, a
was
lot
a
of
company
Russians.
where they got ambulances and they fit the inside like the back of a limo luxury just so they could beat all the traffic.
No, that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
clever.
The
though.
interior of the ambulance.
That's
looks-
illegal, I'm pretty sure. Though.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well, I mean, they're taking over countries. I don't think legality is the problem.
Yeah, you're right about that. Did you guys see the obese general from Russia? They apparently had a.
I know there was an obese referee in
Tao.
Atlanta.
Yeah, there was apparently an obese Russian general. Like Putin apparently pulled him out of retirement. They were making fun of this guy online or whatever. I don't know the full story. I just saw it fast.
Maybe he was in shape before they pulled him back out of retirement. Maybe he retired.
Maybe.
And then got fat. And
Yeah,
he's like,
maybe.
oh, fuck.
Yeah,
know
that's
they would
what you
need
do
me.
when you retire.
Yeah,
You
people
eat.
were memeing him all kinds online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's
you know
going to
what
take
else?
a bite out of crime.
He's gonna take a bite out of Ukraine. You know what else?
Ukraine, I chew.
What is
damn.
Ukrainian food?
Potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Rocks?
rocks.
I don't know.
What kind of
It's not
racist
Palestine,
shit?
bro.
That's not.
Yeah, calm down. Oh my god.
That's not. There we go.
Yes.
They
Use
scored.
sound effects.
Hey, congratulations to the Stanley Cup winners,
Yeah, who won?
Colorado
Yeah,
Avalanche.
nobody gives
The
a
team
fuck.
I hate the most in all sports.
You know why I hate them?
Why?
For one very specific reason. This kid in elementary school made me hate them. He was such a big fan
Yeah.
of the Colorado Avalanche
Yeah.
that he would shove it into everyone's face. He was like, I'm a Colorado Avalanche fan. Fuck you now. Fuck the Habs. This,
You
that.
know that the Colorado Avalanche are the Quebec
Yes,
Nordiques.
they're the
No,
Nordiques, yes.
sir. Let me correct
They
you.
used to be the Nordiques.
Were
We're the
Nordiques.
Quebec
There you go.
Nordiques.
There you go. Hey.
It's the same team.
But he was such a pest about the Colorado Avalanche that he made me hate
Yeah,
the fucking
it's
team.
Like, it's like when people ruin a movie or a band for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're always playing that.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you know what? I kind of understand why you don't want to watch Game of Thrones.
Oh, you're welcome.
It kind of makes
It's like
sense.
listening
now.
to Shook Me All Night Long at 3 o'clock in the morning in a bar where everyone in the whole bar singing. It's overplayed.
Or like Mariah Carey's, what's that Christmas song?
Yeah, that exactly.
Yeah,
That's
when you
another
worked
one.
in a mall, bro, you don't want to hear that fucking
That's
bitch.
another. Yeah.
When you worked anywhere, like, it's just annoying after a while.
Yeah, I get it.
I get it, bitch.
You know
like
what
Christmas.
else? You know what else is annoying? Chinese tourists.
How do you know they're Chinese?
Yeah.
And how do you know they're tourists?
And why are they annoying?
Well, because they act like everything belongs to them.
I dealt with tourists all weekend.
I'm not sure
I don't
what
like
you
that
mean.
shit. It's just the way they go about
Like they
shit.
come, they get into your car and they drive
Nah,
off
they
and they
kind of
say,
do whatever the
"This is
fuck they
mine."
want. They kind of do whatever the fuck they block pathways. Nobody
Okay.
can. You know what I mean?
I think it's what you're describing is a social condition over there called social awkwardness, because they're so used to being around other people all the time,
Yeah.
they're unaware of where they are.
Maybe
Because
I
there's
don't know.
a billion people over there.
There is a billion people over there.
Yeah, 1.6. The
So
very
it's a very,
very
different.
dense.
They're on a different rhythm.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that.
But
I find them-
This is the
I find
same
them-
reason why you will be leaving. Getting off an escalator, and this gentleman right at the end of the escalator stops there to look at his phone. Now, is it because you more often notice it's an Asian person, like a driver, just because you met there, or is it you see as many people be that stupid, but just for some reason you think it's Asian?
I feel like they're just very aloof.
I'm not sure.
They're very like aloof, kind of like a lost puppy almost. That's the way I see them.
Okay, give me another example.
Oh, one time the best example was it was very funny. Pantelis was driving, and we were on Côte de Neige, I think, and the light was green for the cars. So he's going straight. He's taking a left on Côte de Neige. He was coming out of a street next to the Jewish, and there was literally a Chinese man. I don't know if he was a tourist or not. I can't
Or
tell
an
the difference.
Asian man.
It was a. You could tell it was Chinese, bro. Let's
Okay.
cut the shit, bro.
All right.
I
I
can tell.
Okay, you can tell.
I, unlike other people, see color.
Okay. So he was
Mostly black.
So you saw this man.
So it was green for us, and he's taking a left, and the man literally steps out into the road, and we almost ran him over.
Yeah.
But he had this dumb smile on his face.
Yeah.
He was just like,
Okay, he decided to cross.
Yeah, he decided to
it
cross.
was your left turn.
yeah. So he almost got run over.
He done risked his life.
Or
Fool.
they'll stand in the middle, and then if you cut through them, they'll stand literally on a sidewalk. They'll stand there. It happened to me over the weekend. They'll stand there, and then not make any space for anyone to pass. And then if you cut through them, they give you a dirty look.
But he did have the right of way though
Who had the right of way?
when he was crossing. Don't
The pedestrian?
pedestrians-
No, it was red for him.
It was red for
was
him.
red,
It was
absolutely.
the left arrow was flashing.
No, or the UK, the right arrow.
Oh right.
Right.
Yes, the
Crikey.
queen, the queen.
Yes. Prince Charles
Daddy-o-do.
has
Anyways.
been implicated in some monies.
Scandals.
There's been some monies happening to Prince Charles today.
Scandals
Did you know
of
that?
sexual variety.
They were wondering what happened with Qatar or something like that.
I have no idea.
Some rich dude from over there got some money from Prince Charles, and they're
Oh, I bet he
investigating.
did. I bet he did.
Yeah.
Start watching the Peaky Blinders again. The accent is hilarious.
Pikey blinders.
Is Ray? You know who's one of my favorites of those
Ray Romano.
actors? Ray Winstone.
Winston.
Do you know this actor, Ray Winstone? He's the guy in.
No, but I guess he's a stone that's
he's-
always winning.
He's the guy that's Jack Nicholson's right hand man in the depart. Thank you. He's the guy who talks like this, you know. He's a tough guy,
guy voice.
tough British guy, bloke. Yeah,
Yeah.
very funny.
Very funny.
We're gonna do a job.
But over the weekend, I went to one event.
girl.
I went to one event that I wished Pantelis was there.
What event did you go to?
It was
An
a
elitist sex party.
graduation ceremony.
Was everyone wearing
Same
weird
difference.
stuff on their heads?
Yeah,
Yes,
they were actually.
Yes, actually. I swear to God, bro, it was so hilarious. First of all, they kept spewing communist propaganda.
Like,
Who's this now? You're talking about the principals, the headmaster.
The
They're wearing
principals,
robes.
oh, give me
First of
one
all-
of the bits that of communist propaganda. that
First of all, they were very anti-American. They're like,
whoa, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Everything they do is American.
exactly. First of all, one of the bitches walked in with a scepter.
Okay, they're wearing robes, scepters,
She walked in with a scepter, bro. They had this
sashes. Were they wearing sashes?
cheetah print fur cloaks. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? This is getting kind of fucking freaky, right? Now, first of all, the scepter, cheap scepter. It was like when you held it, she had to hold it at the ends where it connected.
She had to hold
She
it.
had
She had to hold it, sorry, at the ends where it connected because it was kind of leaning off.
Like
it wasn't
breaking
even-
off?
Yeah, it was like breaking off. So like
Anyway,
you
it
could
was
tell they had a
there was
scepter.
pageantry. There was ceremony.
yeah,
People
but-
walked in first. Other people stood up, sat
Your,
down, stood
your
up, sat
girlfriend
down.
graduated from Hogwarts.
And like, what's
Yeah.
weird is yeah. Well,
You're
talk
a
like Hogwarts,
wizard,
yeah.
Harry.
What was weird is they're supposed to honor the students and everything.
I took a whiz on her, Harry.
They're supposed to you know, when the students walk in, they're like, "Oh, congratulations to the students," but it felt like a giant circle jerk in part of the teachers. They just kept hyping themselves up. Like,
Who-
yeah,
All
we're
like
awesome.
it was mostly about them.
Yeah,
Self-congratulatory.
basically. But it's the students that graduated, which was,
It was
very, very weird.
self-congratulatory for the
Yeah.
institution.
Yeah,
They were
it's-
praising the institution.
Yeah, and
These guys graduated. Aren't we so cool letting them graduate?
yeah.
Yeah,
But there
okay.
was 2 moments I wish you were there. The first one was, bro, and I swear to God, this is the universe timing shit. The first one was, look at your faces filled with pride, and it cuts to students, and I swear to God, they're all like this.
Bored as
perfect.
Bro,
fuck.
bored as fuck.
Yeah.
Give me the papers.
And the second cut was a
Because there
speech
was
that-
screens showing what.
Yeah,
okay.
basically. And the second cut, sorry, there was cameras there,
Yeah.
because then they're gonna put it on the website. The second cut was they were talking about how they're professional, and some of them are young professionals, and they're gonna go out into the world and and work and progress in the world. And I swear to God, it cuts to the students again. And no joke, one guy is doing the bunny ears behind a girl.
That's great.
Bro, I
That's
was like,
comedy,
I
man.
wish you were there because it was like perfect
Well,
timing.
people
It was
laughed.
perfect
I
timing.
was-
No.
Oh, why?
I was the only one that went.
Yeah,
I
I would've
was the only
laughed.
one that laughed.
I would've
like,
laughed.
everyone's quiet listening
Everyone just
to
wanted to leave. Who was like the special guest speaker? Who was the
Poseidon.
the principal.
That's it. There was no
The
That's not a
principal.
special
Oh,
guest.
there was somebody that
Nothing special about that guy.
gave him
valedictorian.
No. They gave him a doctorate, but he never studied there. They gave him a
Oh,
doctorate.
yeah, yeah.
Because
Okay,
of all
so
the
they
shit
gave him
he's
they
done.
gave him a PhD.
They gave that to
And he
Bill
was
Cosby.
the one. And he
Turned out
was
he
the one
raped
that
a lot
was
of women.
saying capitalism is bad, and the American culture is permeating into
Oh, okay.
Quebec society. He was saying,
And he was saying it's a bad thing.
yeah, it was a bad thing, and it's like he was saying how
Bro,
it's
fuck that guy.
yeah, 100%, and how it's terrible that what the American culture has done, and
everyone clapped
and that
when he was saying
capitalism
this?
is bad, and I'm like, motherfucker, you have this because of capitalism,
This is
bitch.
why comedians don't like doing colleges.
Oh, bro, I was so angry inside. I'm like, fuck off with your, like, just bring up the students to show their degrees, to get their degrees and shit, and like, fuck off, bro. It was like a giant.
Honestly, you should have told him he can go himself. Like, it's what a nincompoop.
But it was so strange, and it was so like you're there for the students, but it was so like, look at what we've accomplished. It was the weirdest
What
shit ever.
snacks were available
It
during
felt
this?
very culty. I hated it.
There was no snacks.
Were they giving out messages or no?
No, it was just culty.
Yeah, that's
It was,
usually what they're
like, I
like.
don't know.
It's pageantry. It's
But
ceremonial.
how did they announce? Were they like
like church.
Now, we'd like to present Stephen Foyer. He's an honorary doctorate. He wrote a book on socialism. Is it really that bad? Most of the people that died were Chinese and Eastern Europeans. We don't like them anyway. When we do it, we're gonna do it right. Great book by Stephen over there.
Basically, it was that. It was that. He's paraphrasing very well, but
Well, roll up our sleeves. Was
oh.
there a lot of roll up our sleeves and go get them? Talk?
yeah, there was that. There was another thing that was absolutely absurd.
Uh-oh.
Was
Absurd.
So when the students collected their
Diplomas.
diploma, okay, they had to hand off their card to the lady speaker.
What card?
Oh, they had to give back their ID card.
No, their name. They had an envelope with their name,
Okay.
and the lady would announce.
So they didn't know who they were.
They had to have this exchange.
No, they didn't know. Well, because there's 500 students.
So
Yeah,
you have to give the card so she could be like, so next up, Steve.
yeah,
So
basically.
she was like a
Oh,
coat
okay.
check girl.
Yeah, basically. But what was weird is she was doing it from within fiberglass.
Okay.
So they had set up fiberglass to her left and to the right of the podium, and she was sitting in it. She was sitting in between the fiberglass.
This is the type of woman
Okay.
that is also the organist in a church.
No.
Okay.
Hold on, is
they
this,
don't
they
like
did
the
that in
church.
order for her to avoid getting shots of ejaculate sprayed on
No,
her?
no, that or blood. No, I think it was for the COVIDs.
No,
The
don't
COVID?
lie.
I swear to God. I swear, I'm not making this up, bro.
How long was this whole ceremony? Did you want to shoot
I
yourself?
wanted to shoot myself, yes.
Yeah, So what a
cult.
I did it for my girlfriend because she's very proud. I'm
I
proud
have
of
an
her.
important question. Your
Yeah.
girlfriend, is she aware that it's a cult?
100%.
Is she?
Oh, she wasn't
so,
Yeah,
for it.
she
Wait,
no, she
well,
hates. She just
She
wanted to go
graduated.
there.
Your
Yeah, she
girlfriend
graduated. She
graduated?
just
Well,
went there to do
congratulations to
the
her.
whole graduation ceremony thing. That's it, just so she can experience it. But she doesn't like.
Hey, I ate this. I want you to know, Poseidon, I ate this. This not for me.
like when she does. She doesn't speak like that.
Tabarnak, this is not for me. See?
When
Was there
Oh my
beer?
God.
Was there beer in
C'est quoi
paper bags
ça?
at this
when they
ceremony?
do their Zoom.
Dégueulasse.
Was there beer in paper bags in the
no.
ceremony?
Communist.
These were
People like Guillaume.
No, these were
Like
not rednecks.
Kramer.
They were like very like the very studious kind.
Okay, very
people,
studious.
Yeah.
They were
The
our
future
necks.
of our great nation.
But yeah, unfortunately, not much of a future.
Yeah.
Like in the Zoom meetings, the Zoom classes,
Okay.
all of the other students would put their pronouns and shit.
Okay.
Which we're gonna get to in a second. But she refuses. She's like, bro, this is bullshit. I'm not partaking in this fucking nonsense.
My God. I think
Which
you could
makes
put
me
your
proud.
pronouns if it's something that people won't know. So, for example, there's no reason for Poseidon, you, me to put he, him, or whatever, because that's just
Well, that's the thing. Everyone
that's
has just
a regular
he, him.
thing. Yeah. So the only reason I think you should put is if it's something weird like Bambaluk Jakata, like something that you won't know, or if looking at the way Poseidon
Esquire.
looks. Let's see the way Poseidon looks, right? Let's say he likes to go by she, her, or whatever.
Oh,
It would
wait, we're
make
gonna get into that in a
Hold on,
second.
it makes sense for him to put it because there's no way by looking at him you'd be like, "That's a lady." You get it?
I guess. So
that-
you mean you're saying when it's not obvious?
yeah, when it's not obvious, whatever.
okay.
I get why that makes sense. Cause I'm like, oh yeah, that does make sense. But if I see Poseidon putting he, him, be like, yeah, bro, I could have guessed. I may have even went it. Well, like, don't worry, bro, I got you.
But so yeah. But I was there for her. She was happy I was there for her to experience it.
Yeah.
But so going back to the fiberglass shit, bro,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they had to pass their card through the fiberglass thing,
It's just an awkward situation.
but then they would pass behind her.
Yeah, so it was useless.
So, but behind her, it's wide open,
That's
It's a show. It's
which
theater.
absolute lunacy. I was like,
theater.
what is happening? And it's crazy to me because I was like, I
because
was
it's
like,
not because
I said, bro, I said it out loud. I'm like, this is absolutely absurd. But everyone around me is just.
Yes,
I
the
think people
cult.
just
I
want.
was like, bro, this is insane.
The cult is strong.
Well, she can't breathe on you when you're walking behind her. I think it's that.
No, of course you can breathe on someone walking behind her.
Okay. I don't know.
Imagine
I really
somebody
don't
sneezed
care.
behind her. It would have literally defeated the whole purpose.
It already defeated the purpose. The purpose was the show, the
But
theater.
going into the pronouns,
Okay.
I haven't let you speak to
Pronouns.
I've cut you off a little bit. Guido, I'm sorry.
Pronouns.
Yeah, what's up with the pronouns?
The BBC, have you seen it? It's under fire because they've
Big black
Under
cock.
fire. You're fire.
The big black cock.
yeah, basically
the big black cock.
the big black cocks plural.
Sorry.
They are under fire because they've been spending money,
Uh-oh.
which is taxpayer money, hiring none other
Uh-oh. Who is it?
than the
Hitler.
global butterflies.
What
I
a
don't know what that
global
is.
butterfly.
I know
Okay,
what
so
you're
the
talking
global butterflies is like a trans organization.
Oh boy, I know where this is
Okay,
going.
and they've hired them to basically do corporate teachings of the 150 genders.
The what?
There's 150
150.
genders.
There is not. There is
I
not.
swear to
There's
There's
not.
150 genders.
swear
Look
to
at
God.
me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. There are 150 genders, like there are Spider-Men in real life. Okay, that's a,
Is it like a
Wait, so you're telling me
astrological
there's two
sign?
Spider-Man?
yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like maybe politics. You're either left, right. It's the variations like that.
Jesus fucking
No,
first.
no. This is all.
I saw this. Some of the genders are Z,
I'm
Zem,
table. So what's that? I'm a gender. You're a right.
But is that
Yeah.
official or is that
TAB.
just,
I'm tab.
Yeah, yeah. No, no.
that's
I'm gonna
real?
break a table off your head.
Butterfly?
So one of the three genders is pronouns. Sorry, because that's 150 genders.
Bro,
but
there's
like three
there's
pronouns.
There's three genders.
There's like
and
three-
99% of society falls into two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Where
Yeah,
you going with this?
no, there are some people who are born either with both or this and that.
Yeah, aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
No, not aphrodisiac. Fuck,
You're trying to say hermaphrodite, but there's a new word for it. I forgot what it is. Intersex, maybe. So there's three. There's two that overwhelmingly it's 99%.
Yeah.
But there's even less, probably 99 point something.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
but there's a small percentage that are born like that. So there's technically
both,
there's three genders. Now, if you want to identify as whatever you want, I have zero problem. You could call yourself a giraffe. I'm never
I'm
gonna go
curious
stop you.
as to what's 150
Just let me know what it is. I'm not gonna
variations.
guess.
But even the
I just typed
hermaphrodites.
in butterfly BBC and it said man guilty of capturing and killing UK's rarest butterfly. BBC News.
Oh, that's
says.
It's the
absolutely
butterfly's
absurd.
fault though. He asked some questions. You don't want to talk because she get.
Yeah. Some of the pronouns are Z, Zem, Zer.
Okay, yeah, that's made up.
Z Zem Zer.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Or
a plural
Xem,
for
or
them.
Xe, or Xem, or Xer. Sounds like Xerxes, bro.
It sounds like that's what I
Anyways,
thought.
everyone wants to feel like I'm different. I'm this, and most of it is
People
made
just
up.
wanna be
But
on
you
their
know what this
teams.
is, and people don't see
It's
it.
sports.
This is ridiculing real trans people.
Yeah.
That's what all this is.
100%.
But we're not seeing it yet. But that's all it is.
Yeah.
There are, bro. You know what happens? This is why people don't believe like trans is fake. This and that. Trans is a real thing. There's people who are
Yeah,
actually
100%.
trans, bro. The body dysmorphia. Gender dysmorphia. All that and people won't take it seriously because of fucking people like this that say I'm a melon. I'm telling you, man,
I'm a melon.
I'm a strong ally when it comes to the real stuff, but I don't support these people that make mockeries of actual
I agree
issues.
with you. I agree with you because it is an actual.
So
I don't
they're
know- I don't
under
appreciate-
fire.
yeah, I don't
BBC
appreciate the
is under
mockery.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
It does
big-
feel
they're
like a
big in-
running gag at
It's a
this point.
mockery.
It does feel like a running gag at this point.
Yeah.
The UK is very much a tabloid. It's
but
how they control the masses.
It's in the name,
they
bro.
really listen
whole
to
kind-
what the stuff tells them. They really do over there. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're very polite. They all
Polite.
have tea. They like tea.
What kind of activities do you think
they have?
British have?
It's tea time.
they should include brushing their teeth as a
You ever
recreational
had tea
activity?
time?
It's not brushing. I think the problem there was lack of
Scrubbing.
fluoride. Was that what it was?
No, I think the truth.
No, there was a real thing. It was some kind of
that
fluoride
in
situation.
Britain, it's common to just clean and fix the teeth. It's just the lack of braces. They don't go.
No.
They go the natural way. They make teeth just be natural.
Poseidon,
That's
hold on a
really what it
second.
is.
Did you ever have braces?
No.
Me neither. You?
No.
So shut the fuck up.
Okay.
It's not braces.
I got lucky. Actually, they had told me I may have needed for my bottom teeth, but I got lucky.
They said for your face. They said just put a brace on it.
Yeah, I think that's where that came from. I may have Googled that once.
No, I heard it was something with fluoride. You want me to
Maybe.
Google it? Let's go. We got a computer,
why,
gentlemen.
why do the Brits have bad teeth? Why are they known for having bad teeth?
Why British?
And are the Welsh
teeth.
part of this?
Yeah. But I think it was a thing of the past, so I don't think it's still a thing.
Do you like the whole tea time
I
thing?
love that the BBC is like the myth of British. It's not a teeth. It's not a myth.
Do you ever have like a tea time? You ever go to like
No.
a tea room or
I
something?
don't like that. The only tea I enjoy is Moroccan tea.
I
With-
think you
with
would
the shisha,
enjoy
with
like
the
a
shisha.
legit tea time.
Nah.
Because they bring out
I'm not an
a
8-year-old
lot
girl.
of food. They bring out a lot
Oh.
of little delectable sandwiches and hors d'oeuvres. And
Oh, really?
I swear to
Oh,
God.
really?
It's a lot of good fatness. Yeah.
well,
You would very much enjoy the little, yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
from the
You'll be eating beautiful little
Hail the Queen.
mini sandwiches with a monocle, bro. Trust me. Okay?
and a pocket watch.
Yeah. You won't even touch the tea. You'll have to. Can I have a Coke? That's what you're gonna say. Trust
I
me.
don't think they have.
These tea places.
And the Coke
are
they'll
like-
bring you is
No, they
cocaine.
have. Honestly,
on a
they're
gold platter.
incredible.
Yeah, so the
food is
Brits
great.
don't want to answer everything. Every time they reply, they say stupid shit. She goes, "When you talk about bad teeth, you're probably referring to the American obsession with how they look. In the UK, we care more about dental hygiene than the whiteness of our teeth. 6 monthly visits." To the dentist on the NHS and
That's a little
teaching
absurd.
kids. You don't go every 2 months. What are you talking about?
6 times a month?
6 monthly. Bro, this is
6
bullshit.
monthly visits?
Just like shiny, bright white teeth doesn't necessarily
How about
go
other teeth?
about good dental hygiene, yeah?
Oh, this
It's,
is the same argument
They look a lot like people.
fat
look
bitches
here.
use
What do you mean?
of being obese. It doesn't mean you're unhealthy.
Not everyone says that.
It
but
it
Well, you know.
it really came from that. It came from the hygiene more than the braces. Anyway, but
That's
yeah,
very
and these
I
tea
thought it has to
places.
do with fluoride.
Remember having to drink fluoride in fucking elementary
I
school?
thought you
Excuse
drink
me?
it every day. I think it's always in the tap water.
Okay, but
never drank
okay,
fluoride.
Do
Yeah,
you,
you did. It's
do
in
you-
the tap
Do
water.
you remember
I
getting?
understand, but I never just drank
Okay.
fluoride.
Do you remember getting the pouches?
Like he made it sound like
In
he
the
drinks.
first grade, the teacher brings out the pouches. Everyone gets one. You rip it. There's a liquid in here. You go. You spit it out. Collect it. You don't. You never did that.
I never did that.
collected.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah, I know. I know.
Collected.
There's people out there that that
I
did that.
don't not believe you. I'm just saying that's a
Fluoride.
weird thing.
It
that
was
you guys
for
do.
the Catholic School Commission. Everyone got fluoride. We used to have to swish fluoride around in our mouths and then
interesting.
throw it
to
away.
turn you into zombies.
Or there was milk time. Everyone got milk.
Yeah,
I remember
that.
where us we had nap time in there.
Yeah, nap time. But I mean, I'm talking about the fluoride thing. I clearly
you want me to say
remember
the story?
No, you've said it many
Yeah.
times on many occasions. yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I totally remember that.
Interesting.
Us, we had we did an experiment, like a science experiment in kindergarten, where everyone rubbed their noses like this, and we put it in like you know those lids, those see-through lids that like circular, they're round. It's like for science class
Petri
and shit,
dish.
I guess.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
And you put your finger, you rub your nose, and you put your fingers on it. You rub your fingers in it, and,
And you leave it
close
there for
and you leave it there for like 2
month,
3
yeah.
months,
Yeah.
and they go, "Look, Poseidon's nose is filthy."
Yeah. That's all you remember. That
I
your
like
nose,
how-
not
yeah.
the science
He
behind
doesn't-
it.
he
Just remember that they
talk
called you
shit
dirty.
about him, yeah.
You just remember that.
My teacher did this elaborate gag in order to ridicule me 6 months later. To you, ma'am, I say, go fuck yourself. Beats.
just because you had an oily nose.
Yeah.
But
what recreational activities did you have back in your day?
dodgeball, murder ball.
Yeah.
Murder ball. I want to hear about this murder ball.
Murder ball, if I recall, would be a tennis ball.
Oh,
You're playing dodgeball with a tennis ball?
Throwing a tennis ball up against the schoolyard wall.
Okay.
And when it bounces back, you have to catch it. And if you don't catch it and it bounces off you, you have to run to the wall
And hit your
and
head.
touch the wall before the other guy throws the ball back onto the wall. And then
Oh,
you're
okay.
out.
So no one's getting hit. Murder ball sounds like playing dodgeball with a baseball.
yeah, basically.
That was murder ball.
Which kind of sounds fun.
Handball is fun. You ever?
I loved handball.
Yeah.
Do you remember as a
handball
kid
is great.
any arguments or conversations you had on the playground as a child?
Yeah.
What?
During a game, like no, he was out. No, he was in. No, he was
Do you
out.
remember what you said as like? Do you remember like if you're young Guido, what was your comeback?
No, you're wrong. No, he was out. Mine was your face.
No, I said it
Poseidon,
first.
go
no.
back. What was yours?
Mine was your face.
Shotgun, chapeau pointu.
No, I called it.
Too funny.
No, I called
Amazing.
it. Chapeau pointu. Called it.
But do you think
Were there any bad recreational activities in kindergarten? Stick it in my ass.
you sound like
that's a terrible recreational activity? Depending.
you
on
sound like
kindergarten.
the Joker in the first Batman. Hey kid, ever dance with the devil by the pale moonlight?
But speaking of recreational activities,
Yes.
Yes.
I've been trying to segue into this for the past.
but
30 minutes.
we're
We
having
got a
fun
top
with
five
the
and a
song.
half.
Yeah. Oh, is this?
Oh, welcome to
is
the
this a new song?
a new top 5 song. It is that time. The top 5.5.
Top 5.5 bad recreational activities.
Yeah.
Yes. So, if some people are on a budget, they can't really go out on vacation during these hot summer days.
There's some stuff you can do, but some stuff it's kind of like
You shouldn't do.
Well, it's not even because one of them has nothing to do with like you gotta have money
just
to
stuff
do it.
to do now. Just
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah,
we
stuff-
could do to
stuff that
pass
are-
the time.
Yeah,
During
but
these-
this you shouldn't do these because you look like a.
No, I forget about how you look. It's about how you feel, Poseidon.
Yeah, you'll feel
Well,
like a
you
piece of
feel
garbage.
stupid, kind of like how you look. Number 5, swimming in lakes and rivers. I'm with you on that.
Very terrible. I hate this
There
shit.
is
This is a white person activity.
clearly a difference in how that water feels.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Oka Beach?
Yes.
When I was a child,
Yes.
they brought me there for camp.
I went there
It was
once.
disgusting.
I stepped into the
it
water
smells
once.
like gasoline.
It looked like there was a war there.
Yeah. I stepped in clay and I didn't know what it was, and I never stepped foot back in the water ever
Yeah,
again in my
it's,
life. I never even took off my shoes.
That fresh water feeling is, unless you're used to it, it's really different.
Yeah.
It's very different. It's
Yeah.
not like a swimming pool at all.
No.
You have to.
No,
And there's
no.
leeches. Those are great. You know,
Oh.
they,
We're gonna go get into
they look-
leeches in a minute.
They slime that blood suckers. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. The last time,
Canada has a lot of lakes. A lot of people have
Yeah.
beautiful houses by the lake,
yes.
not necessarily in the lake.
Yeah. Well, how would you have a house in the
No,
lake?
I mean like to go whatever. If you got a motorboat, that'd be awesome.
Oh,
With a
okay. Yeah,
dog,
that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I see. Doing school, you could do that, even though you're on a lake, as long as you don't fall. Just make sure you don't fall. That's it. And it's got currents. It's dangerous too, bro. The river, like if you swim, you can't swim.
You know
out.
the water that's not far from where we are right now.
Yeah.
Can you go downtown by boat?
Yes.
Or is it closed?
No, you could go downtown by
Are
boat.
you sure
You go
about
around
that?
the island?
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a boat, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you get to like Pinef or something, it's closed. There's some like electricity closed something big.
Well, no, I mean, it's water, bro.
Well, no, bro. They have
water.
boats coming through, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I see boats all the time.
Yeah.
They go
No,
all
no.
the way up to Mike's country house,
Yeah.
close to Quebec.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You could, in theory, if you had $1 million boat, you can go from 3 blocks from here to France.
Yeah, basically. You just need a flag on your boat
Yeah.
where you're from. That's
What would
it.
your
Yeah,
boat
you're
be?
almost there.
And
though.
your
You have a
passport.
gun on
What would
and
your
your
boat be
passport.
called?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Betsy.
The Trident.
The Trident, or like a horse name. You know, he had horse names. Poseidon.
Horseface.
No horse names. Like he had names for his horses.
He had names for
Like
his
surprise
horses.
What do you mean a
horses.
horse name? So
Like,
you're on the same thing. A boat name and a horse name.
No, but if you
comes from the
Google
same place.
Poseidon's
Okay, so you would have
horses.
Poseidon's horse's name.
Yeah,
that's not what you
basically.
said. You said a horse name, but a horse name is a person name. It's like naming a horse
Oh,
or naming
yeah, I
a
see
boat.
what
It's
you
the
mean.
same
Sorry.
thing.
Mr. Ed.
No, but it would be one of Poseidon's horses' names.
That would okay.
Yeah.
So
Wow, you really
my
thought
love.
of that. So it wouldn't be the Stugats,
Nah.
the Gabagool.
No, for him, no. It would either be
no.
like the Trident. It would be
The-
Coxcephalus.
Yeah, the catamaran I went on
Catamaran.
was called Aries.
That
The
sounds like a-
Aries.
Catamaran. That's a great word.
Eh, Holmes, don't catamaran me.
Bélier.
Swimming in lakes and rivers is kind of nasty.
Yeah, no, I always, I'll never forget that smell.
But
It's just
as
the
long as you don't go chasing waterfalls,
waterfalls.
if you
please
stick to the lakes and the rivers that you're used to, you're gonna be fine.
Did you just quote me lyrics?
TLC.
No, you wouldn't have even known if he didn't start singing because he ruined the
I'm
bit.
so sorry, bro. I didn't. It
Had
just
he not
happened.
ruined the bit, had he
It
not
just-
been a
it just
bit
happened.
killer,
It just happened. I didn't
No,
do
but
it
it
on
was the way
purpose.
that you said it also kind of gave it away.
no. It was him
The way
singing.
you said it, because you kind of do like a okay.
This bit
Moving
kill-
on.
You're
Wait,
a
let me
bit
try it
killing
again.
machine.
You look like an ant
late.
farmer.
Picnic. Ugh.
picnics.
What's wrong with these? Are
He wrote it like this.
no, but picnics. Who does picnics?
Okay,
Okay,
so
here's
there's
the thing.
two types of picnics.
I've never done a picnic in my life. Well, the one where you go where you do the group barbecue and you have picnic tables, that's cool. That's
It's not a
dope.
picnic. I think you
Like,
need a blanket on the ground.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one where you put the
You're
fucking
like
checkered
on a
blanket on the
date?
ground. Yeah, and you gotta wrap your sandwiches in plastic because then the ants are gonna
With
eat
the
them or whatever the
baguette?
fuck. Yeah, with a baguette and the fucking fruit.
I don't like
and
eating
shit.
on the ground.
So here's the thing. I have never done a picnic on the ground ever in my life, and my girlfriend was like, "Oh, you know, we should go. It's gonna be nice and this that." Now I've never done this. I'm like, I
And
kind
your
of don't
divorce
want.
papers.
I'm like,
went
I kind of don't want to do this. She's like, "Oh, at least try for me." So I'm like, "Okay."
I like that. Tell her no means no,
What,
lady.
what did you eat?
Tell her.
I don't remember.
Can you
Wow.
explain to her that Alyssa Milano, Amber Heard, many of these women fought so hard for the Me Too movement so that you can not have to repeat yourself when no means no.
Well, she was like, "Give it a try. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, we'll never do it again."
Very
right?
Harvey Weinstein, right? I like her style.
So I'm like, "That's fair." So,
oh, is it? Yeah, okay.
so I'm like, "That's fair."
You know what's
Let's-
nice? Picnic like brie cheese and like grapes.
Yeah, we had like cheese grate. We had a few stuff. We went to the supermarket and shit.
Marmalade.
So I sit down, bro. I swear to God, the moment I sat down on the ground,
You regretted
and
the whole decision.
I
getting there.
regretted my whole decision.
like, what
People were walking by me, and I swear to God, my fight or flight kicked in. That's why
But
I don't
it's
remember
also
what I ate.
the spot.
I wanted
the
no.
spot.
The spot was nice. The spot was very nice.
But how close were people walking?
But there was paths and stuff. We were far away, but still.
Okay.
Like because I was sitting on the ground, my fight or flight kicked in, and I wanted to murder everyone.
Get away
you
from me.
didn't
That's why-
were
that-
you leaning up against a tree?
I was.
I'm
I
eating.
ate-
Get away
I
from
ate
me.
so aggressively.
That's so funny.
That I don't even remember what I ate because my fight or flight kicked in. And then we finished. We stood up. And I go, "Yeah, babe, I'm never doing that again." She's like, "No problem."
Yeah. There's something about eating.
And tempo sale picnic.
Yeah, there's all you can have those like family barbecues you'll see in the park. Like a bunch of Puerto Rican,
Yeah, that's
Latino
cool, that's
people
dope.
having where the
Well, what's funny is there was a few Puerto Ricans away, and they were having a barbecue, and they were staring at me like,
yeah,
"What the
were
fuck's
they
wrong
Puerto
with this
Rican?
guy?"
They were Latin.
They were
Latino.
100.
I don't
No,
know.
they were Puerto Rican 100%. He could figure out that the barbecue wasn't theirs.
But yeah, but it's weird because my fight or flight instinct kicked in. Isn't that weird? Just because I ate on the ground.
Because you were uncomfortable. You were
I would
physically
rather,
uncomfortable.
yeah, I would rather eat standing up.
You were physically uncomfortable
Yeah.
lying down. Were you on your side, like
No,
on your back
I was
elbow?
just on my ass, and my knees were bent.
Okay, so you
That
were
sounds
like
wrong for some reason.
that's not a comfortable position.
Yeah. Well, I was like this.
No.
My elbows on my knees, and I was eating.
It's great barbecue season. I would barbecue outside.
Yeah, barbecue. I love barbecue. I ate barbecue over the weekend. Oof.
Yeah,
I ate barbecued burgers, barbecued chicken.
No, but you gotta
Oh.
you gotta use the charcoal though. It's all about the carcinogens. It's wonderful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I use propane.
Propane, then
Propane.
It's all right. It's,
And
it's all right.
I use propane and sprinkled a
It's
little
all
bit
right.
of cocaine.
It's all right.
Well, you did something.
So that's a picnic. Do you have any experiences with the picnic, dear sir?
Yeah,
Have you ever eaten on the floor like a peasant?
Oh yeah.
it all
spent his
depends
life on the
where,
floor.
man. No, we don't. I think Italians used to do that shit like 30, 40 years ago, go picnicking outside. They don't do that anymore now. That now you need a hijab to go do that in Montreal parks. I
Oh
think.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I feel
That
like at the
the-
beach it's acceptable though.
Well,
Sure. I've done some great
Absolutely.
beach eating.
Yeah. At the beach
Absolutely.
is fine. in
I've
my
eaten
opinion.
some bitches. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have you ever eaten on the ground?
No, I'm a
You know
an
what I like?
adult man with a job.
You know what I like eating on a beach? I like eating ass. Nachos. Nachos is great.
I think it's embarrassing because
It's great beach eating. And
that's why
also
they're gonna get
fruit.
killed. Aliens are gonna fucking destroy
Any type
us.
of fruit.
Yeah.
Watermelon. Oh, incredible. Beach eating.
Yeah.
Watermelon, mangoes, great beach eating.
No.
Banana daiquiris.
Could you imagine people looking at us like aliens from outer space?
Why is this guy
Us-
eating on the
yeah,
ground?
They're eating on the floor again. Look at these retards. They're dumber than those people on Saturn FF25XZ.
That is so painful. Sounds like a 50s robot.
Yeah. Well, the aliens brought us how to communicate. I don't make the rules.
Yeah, so picnics. Yeah, you know, there was this restaurant in Little Italy that used to go to. They serve fried chicken. I'm not even sure if it's still there, but you go there and you can get their picnic basket and go eat. It's like a hipster place, and you can go eat in the park
Where is
across the
this?
street in Little Italy.
In
Like
Yellowstone National Park.
I forgot what it was called, but it's like on Clark and
Oh, there's a grocery store in Little Italy.
Little Italy,
Little Italy.
Milano or Fumagalli.
No. It's a grocery store, and
No,
you
no.
can buy
Vafanguli.
you can buy cold cuts or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck, and
Yeah.
it's amazing. And there's
Yeah.
sandwiches and pizzas in the
He
back.
just described a regular grocery store.
They're
and
both.
Yeah.
The both of them that I named. It's either Milano or
When you're going
Fumagalli.
up on Saint Laurent, it's
Yeah.
on the right.
That's Fumagalli.
Oh, there you go. That's the one. Yeah, I enjoy it a lot.
That's where
yes.
Mike from Sapori worked.
Yeah.
All
All right, moving on to number 3.
Yes,
Let's go.
This one I've.
Tres.
Number 3, fishing.
Okay. Specifically fishing for sport. Now, if you're fishing to eat the fish, that's fine. A man's got to eat. You know what to say.
Who says that? Who's they?
Teach a man to
Yeah.
fish, you know, and he'll eat for
Yeah,
the rest
all
of his
that,
life.
yeah.
Yeah. All that.
Is that true?
But if you're fishing
For compliments.
to catch and release,
Yeah.
useless, kill yourself. What are you doing? Why are you
Okay.
even doing this?
You're just torturing fish.
Exactly.
In,
there you
in,
go.
In
Poor fish is like, I'm going to die. Oh, no, I'm good.
But I gotta hold my face. I'm whole face now.
Yeah, he's got Scarface now. He goes back to all the other fish.
What happened? You eating some pussy?
in 2019, I went on my buddy's boat from the back of his house towards under the Sydney Harbor Bridge near the Opera House fishing. I got to have that experience. That was really cool. And we did, we fished some, it was like a 5-hour trip. And the fishing was like an hour, and after I was bored, I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah,
and
but did you eat the fish at least?
I think we did.
Okay, well, that's
And then
fine.
we went to
That's
the fish
fine.
market, and it was a whole thing.
So
but then
you fish, but then you bought fish.
Yeah.
to add to the fish.
Okay,
Or-
okay,
and
so you
then
ate
you
the
bring
fish
it
you
to the
caught.
place and they cook it for you.
Oh, that's cool. That's dope.
But I got bored of it right away, and some of them looked prehistoric. Like some of them you had to throw back because there's a list of
like,
forbidden fish that you
Like
could
a
take.
sturgeon or whatever the fuck.
No, I'm not kidding. It looked like the shape of a fish, but instead of like scales, it had like a crab shell body, but it's shaped like a fish.
Interesting. Oh my god! You know what I saw the
There was
other day?
that. It was kind of disgusting. It was interesting. I mean, it's an experience because it's so nice. Where like my friend, that guy's loaded.
If you want to freak out after, Google wolf eel.
Okay.
You're gonna freak out, bro. Scariest fucking shit I've ever seen. in my life.
Manly. That's another part of Australia. Anyway, yeah, that was really nice. But then my friend, after he dropped us off, oh, this was funny, because we had to leave. Like after we separated, he couldn't find the proper dock to drop us off. So picture like where the water is in Old Montreal or something, and then we went to like an illegal ladder and just
Oh.
climbed up from there with our stuff and just went, dusted ourselves off and left.
One
But
of
he
them
could've
illegal
got-
ladders.
He could have
Yeah.
gotten a fine. And then
Really? That's weird.
And then
You're
he
just
was
dropping people off on.
He
on
ended
the
up
ground.
getting sunstroke. That poor guy. That when he finally parked at home, he fell between the boat and his dock. He fainted.
I mean, we reap what we sow.
Wow. Anyway, but that was my fishing experience. Yeah,
Was it fun?
it was tiring. That really
Well,
hot
you're in the sun. You're in the sun.
It was
yeah.
extremely tiring, but it's an
Yeah.
experience, and I'm not one to. It's not something I
But
do
that's
again.
pretty cool. You're also on a big boat. You know, I'm
Yeah.
talking about like those fishing trips, like when you're on a fucking canoe and shit. Like that's boring as fuck, bro.
It depends
You
for
ever-
who though. It's because we don't like fishing.
Yeah.
But there are many people such as Link from Zelda. Love fishing.
People used to do that in New York. They used to just go into the East River and fish all the time.
Disgusting,
And
bro.
or I see people on going all the time. But the
But also the catch and release, like it's like going to the club,
or ice fishing.
doing all the work. Yeah, but you eat the fish after.
Doing it.
You
doing
do
it.
They have
all the
ice
work.
fishing here.
You do all the work. Yeah, of course you do. You do all the work. It's like, and then you bring the chick back home, and you just call an Uber and you just send her home. You know, it's like
The chase is better than the catch.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can't. Fishing is it's all right. You can enjoy it. There's
No,
there's
it's for
worse,
me.
There's worse
Yeah,
things.
it's not for me either.
Yeah, golf maybe. I don't know.
Golf is not bad. I would enjoy golf,
If you're good at golf,
What
it could
about
be very fun.
hunting?
even if I'm bad.
Would you go shoot a rabbit or a deer?
Hunting, nah. There's too much waiting around. I don't like that. I don't like waiting around. I'm very impatient.
I feel bad killing the animal. Like you have to convince me to talk shit about my mom.
Well,
Yeah.
well, rabbits, I'd have a hard time, but deer, I don't mind.
Why?
I don't know. Because like rabbits are kind of like pets. You can have bunnies, you know what I mean? But deer, you can't really have Bambi as a pet.
So what
No, I
did the
don't-
deer do to you?
Yeah, it's good meat. It's elk meat, bro. Like fucking Joe
Wait,
Rogan
elk
eats
or
that shit.
deer?
Oh, same difference.
Probably
Yeah, he's
tastes
gonna
similar.
kill black people when this goes down.
Probably tastes a little bit like goat. You've had goat.
Yeah.
You
Goat's not bad.
You've
Yeah.
had goat
No.
or sheep, mutton. How come we eat lamb?
I've had my
we
grandmother-
eat lamb, but we don't eat mutton.
What the fuck is mutton?
What's
An
a
adult lamb.
Maybe the meat isn't as
Are you
tender
sure?
anymore.
Yeah,
I've never heard the term mutton.
because you have
I
beef.
thought it was just. I thought it was
beef-
just mouton.
No, beef
No,
is
that's French.
beef is an adult cow,
Yes.
and veal is a baby cow.
Yeah.
Lamb is a baby sheep. Mutton is an adult.
Interesting.
Have you ever had mutton chops?
Oh,
Mutton chops
I
are.
thought-
Isn't
no.
that what you put on the side? Those sideburns.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
that's what that was.
I'm talking about. Have you ever gone to the butcher and ordered sheep? What do they do with that meat? Where does that go?
No, when I do it, when I say, "Can I have some sheep?" He points at the people wearing the mask in their cars.
There you go. Like, is that, or do they just not slaughter them and they keep them for wool? I think that's
Nah,
what
eventually
they do.
they slaughter them and eat them.
I don't know. I've never had a mutton sandwich, bro.
Well,
sac-
then how do you even know about it? It exists.
Or
Or
they'll
because they
sacrifice
used to
the
eat
eldest
that
to the
in the
wolves.
Robin Hood days. What?
Or they'll sacrifice the eldest to the wolves.
No,
like a
that I
scapegoat.
we don't eat sheep.
Maybe.
We eat lamb. We don't eat sheep.
You're a bunch of sheep.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's bad.
All right, so fishing is a no-no for me.
What
I don't know. It
about,
just doesn't seem appealing.
Do you like those campers, RVs?
Yo, I saw a video. I've been obsessed with videos of giant campers for a while now.
Yeah.
Here and there,
You are
land
a
on-
giant camper.
Yeah.
No, but I like the ones that are incognito. I prefer
Nah.
those, not the
What do you
ones
mean?
that, like, kind of like that ambulance thing I talked about before.
I see
like,
what you mean.
it
But an
looks,
ambulance
it looks
is
like an electrician's van with
Ah,
spray
I
paint
see.
on it on
I
the
see, I
outside,
see, I see.
and inside it's absolute luxury. So you could park it next to
Yeah,
Central
but you don't
Park.
have much space though.
You know, you can stealth because you have to have designated areas. So
So-
if you want to stealth,
But what
sleep,
you're talking about is basically being homeless in a truck. That's what it is. 'Cause
yeah,
like in
I
those
guess
vans,
yeah,
all you
van
have,
life. It's
you
a
just
whole
have
Instagram
space.
thing. Van life.
You're
yeah.
basically homeless.
Well, where do
I
you?
don't like the homeless aspect of this.
Those are the ones I like that they're pimped out like that.
Yeah, nah, that's not really pimped out. If you want to see pimped out,
No, I'm talking about running water.
they have campers.
There's running water.
Yeah,
there's a
there's
shower in this
campers
motherfucker.
that are 500
skylight.
that are $500,000 USD.
Yeah.
Which is about
And you and I'm not talking about Greyhound buses.
No.
They're usually either
This one has a master bedroom. We're talking about.
okay, but there's the ones that look like a trailer, and there's the ones that are because there's A class, B class, C class.
I
You're
don't know
talking
about this.
okay. The is the one that you hitch onto your 4x4 truck
No,
and
no,
you
no,
pull,
no.
or the one that you drive.
The one that you drive.
Okay, so that's a B class. So that's like a you'll
What's the
see
C
a,
class?
a Mercedes Sprinter van.
No, this was gigantic. This was huge. You
Okay,
walked
so
in-
that's the bigger one though.
that's A or C.
That's I don't know. It's one of them, but that's like
I
a
would
tour
say-
bus, like for a band.
Yeah, it's
Like what De Niro
but it's
had
not a,
in
it's not a
Meet the
tour
Parents.
bus. It's not a tour bus, but it's basically a house on wheels.
Yeah, like like on movie sets.
But like
where
the new
Will
ones,
Smith
yeah,
sleeps.
but like the new ones they make, like 2022 models, bro. They're like $500,000 US, Inside, they're insane. They're more luxurious than my apartment, which is not even luxurious to begin with. But anyways, that's besides the point. But like, it's insane. If you watch video, like I watch videos of that shit, it's nuts.
I've seen somewhere it's the you have the Murphy bed, like the bed off the. It's really space saving. Some cool ones. Some really well. There's the RV show and shit. But again, not something Italians do. This is something that a lot of French people and Canadian people, like white people, do. They'll go to the campgrounds for the summer and rent one of those campers.
But in something like that,
just to be outdoors for a month. The RVing, it's not. It's There's a whole community.
In something, because camping, the whole reason I don't like camping is because no amenities. But if you have all the amenities,
you rent the lot.
Yeah, but if you have your amenities, you can go take a shit like a normal person.
But there's also camping parks that have the bathrooms as well and stuff, and they have.
I don't want to shit where other people shit, bro. That's disgusting.
And
What do you mean? You always shit where other people shit.
Yeah, when I have to.
No, they have bathrooms like if you go to the aqua park or something. Those type of bathrooms.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
No, I don't. But I'm just saying, it's not a thing I've ever done.
The worst bathrooms I've ever been to was these Turkish bathrooms in this summer camp that I went to in Greece, in Thessaloniki. And I couldn't...
Turkish toilet, it's the hole in the ground.
Turkish toilet, it's a hole in the ground.
Okay, and
Not Turkish bathrooms. You never went to Turkey.
There's the grip part where your foot goes, and it's basically a hole you have to squat.
And
I've seen those in
It was
Italy.
disgusting, and I refused to take a shit in them, but I held my shit, and then eventually I couldn't take it.
Yeah.
And then I ended up taking it, because the showers had like these grails on the floor.
Yeah.
So there was huge gaps, basically. I basically took a shit
in there.
And I thought it was going to fall through the grails.
I would have probably done the same.
I thought it was
it's all the same.
I thought this is kind of disgusting though. I thought I was gonna fall through, but it didn't. So my turd just fell on top, and I didn't want to kick it in. I was like, "This is disgusting."
So you hate it.
It's not an,
no, bro.
It's not
So
an intellectual if
cleaned
Poseidon
up.
doesn't talk about your bowel movement.
I cleaned up, and I dipped right away. But then the way. Because there was another kid that finished from the shower. He was from the UK or I think Ireland, but he was like half Greek or whatever. Yeah, and he left at the same time as me, but they thought he came out of my shower, right? And they thought it was him, and they blamed him. They're like,
It's so funny.
Fucking so and so took a shit.
Yeah.
These fucking Brits, they can't brush their teeth or take a shit properly.
Oh, that was great. That was great that
And
you
he got
pinned it
blamed
on him.
And I was like, yeah, fuck this kid, bro. Why you take a shit in the shower ride?
So dirty.
Such a
I like how he added to it. He's like, yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah. He emphasized. So bad.
You fucking scumbag.
I think that happened to Patrick Hakeem once in the first grade. He shat on the floor and made footprints, and he blamed this kid, Leanne.
Oh, poor kid.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to number 2.
Yeah, we kind of just talked about this, but
Yeah, we did.
This stinks.
But hold on, not the camping in the big camping.
Yeah, no.
Number 2, camping.
Yes. Now the camping I'm talking about
Is the
one-
bonfire with the
yeah,
tent.
bonfire with a tent, bro. I slept at a teepee once when I was a kid.
Can you imagine how many mosquitoes?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I woke up with mosquito bites. There were frogs in the teepee all of a sudden, bro. I wanted to murder people, bro. I was pissed. And I slept one night. I was like, fuck this shit. Never
Freezing.
doing this again.
Sleeping
You have
in
no
the sleeping
bathrooms.
bag.
You have outhouses, bro. Disgusting.
You have to dig a hole to shit.
Yeah, garbage. I would never do it. Terrible experience.
The only thing I
do that in my
do
life.
like about that is the outdoor fire. I could sit outside a
Yeah, but
fire
you can-
for a
you-
long
you can-
time.
I
That's
understand,
great.
but
You know,
you can
the whole
you-
marshmallow
you-
thing. I love that.
Yes, but you can make a fire outside
No,
of
you
your
kinda-
house.
You kind of
course
can.
you can.
No, you're not allowed.
Yeah, you're allowed. Yeah.
No, you can't.
On the island of Montreal, you're not.
You can do whatever you want.
On the island of Montreal and Laval, you're not allowed. Outside, you're allowed.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So I
Yeah.
can't. I can't.
I'll buy a
outside-
house outside of the island, bro.
Yeah. But that's
That's a good idea.
Do you like the s'mores? Those are good fatness.
I've never had a s'more in my life.
Yes,
actually.
you have. It's a graham cracker
Yeah,
with a
he's had
Hershey's with marshmallow cooked on, and you.
And the chocolate.
Yeah, it's,
I don't think I've ever had.
What?
Yeah.
You're not fat.
Oops, it is
You're not fat.
I'm fat.
You're fat, but you're not fat.
You're fat, but you're not fickety. No, he's fickety fat.
No, you have that's you have to
No,
wear
it's
that
'cause
badge.
he doesn't know what s'more. If
It's
he
like-
knew,
it's
he
like-
would.
I know what s'mores are, but I always wanted to try one, but I don't know. The opportunity never
the
arose.
kits at the pharmacy. You could buy.
Yeah,
a-
but then I
He's
gotta
not
put
gonna
stuff
kid
together,
stuff.
Ah, you
bro.
don't
Nah,
know.
fuck that
Use
shit.
a lighter.
Bro, we have trouble convincing him to shower. He's like, bro, I gotta mix soap and water. Bro, what am I, a scientist?
Just use your air fryer. Put some fries in your air
Nah, bro,
fryer,
fuck
bro.
that shit. Too much work, bro. And
Why?
I don't even like marshmallows
I remember
that much.
we went camping once for 3 days. We lasted a day.
Yeah, no shit.
We said, fuck this, and
No
we all left.
shit.
We tried
Yeah.
when we were like 20 years
You're
old.
like, we have
gang
houses.
of friends.
We have homes.
We
I'm
rather
not-
we rather rent the chalet and do shrooms and laugh.
Yeah.
And,
This is a
have
child.
beers. That's what we used to do.
Like
It
I
was
like
better.
to experience nature as much as the
Yeah.
next man, but like I want to experience
I'm
it.
the next man. I don't want to experience nature.
No,
and
no,
then-
but
and-
the,
but
the
then I
sleep
wanna
on
go
the
back
fl-
inside
yeah,
the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With the amenities.
I concur.
Yeah.
I concur.
Oh, I men and titties. Yeah.
Yeah, men in titties.
Yeah.
Man titties.
150 different variations of gender.
That's not
What does that have to do with camping?
I don't know. That's what you said before. The BBC.
Oh yeah. The big black cock said.
So
there's
yeah,
150
camping
genders.
stinks. I don't like camping. You can
Yeah, I
enjoy.
don't like camping either.
You can.
terrible,
Looking at the
terrible.
sky is interesting. Though,
That's
when
nice,
you're up
but yeah,
north.
but then I want to go back into the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand? I don't want to go in a tent.
You ever look into like a really, really expensive telescope,
No,
How expensive?
like where you could see, Mars?
I
or
think I
something?
have. Yeah, when
never.
I was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. How about the planetarium? Is that still a thing? Does it still
Well,
exist?
the planet's still a thing, so I'm pretty
The
sure the
planetarium?
planetarium's still a thing.
I guess, probably. I don't know. Why?
Remember
Do I
planetarium?
look like I work for fucking NASA, bro? What is this?
I don't know if NASA is a planetarium.
No, I understand.
No, they
but-
have it downtown.
But they have to do with planets.
Then they have the other center there in Old Montreal, the biology center. They always the IMAX and blah blah blah. My God, I don't do any activities. Isn't there a jazz festival happening now?
I have no idea what's
It
happening.
starts soon.
in the
It's always
city.
before the comedy.
Yeah,
fest.
All I know
downtown
is half
Place
the ci-
Festival is crazy.
Half
Yeah.
the city is blocked off.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
It's turned into pedestrian.
But even without going downtown, anywhere you go, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Downtown is full.
Yeah, yeah. Downtown's fucked.
That's
can't
awesome.
park anywhere.
Nope.
Can't drive anywhere.
Nope.
Too bad for you.
Yeah, they're like, we got to make money, so we need everyone to come downtown and spend money. How are they going to come downtown? No parking.
Block off downtown.
Is it free? is the parking meters only
No, there's
2
nowhere
hours?
to park.
Bro, there's nowhere to park. You can't even
They
access.
remove them. They put bike
What's
lanes, even in
crazy
Ontario.
is by blocking certain streets, you even remove access from
They're
certain parking
forcing,
lots.
they're forcing public transportation.
Bro, could
Well,
you
no
imagine?
one's going to come from the West Island with public transportation.
Could you
Because
imagine
West Island
you
is
invested $1 million, bro? You're like, this parking lot is gonna make me money, and then Valerie Plante is like
Comes and plants her ass there.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
still the mayor, huh? The mayoress.
the mayoress. Yeah,
What is the,
The
going
mayor,
rate? What is,
excuse me, ma'am, can you leave?
what is the going rate of parking? $3 an hour downtown?
Yeah, it's
Excuse me?
expensive.
no more. It's
Yeah,
$3
it's
here.
It's
Downtown,
expensive.
it's like $5, bro.
Yeah, it's overpriced.
On the street, and you're only allowed 2 hours max.
I'm sure there's an app to find parking. I used to use that in New York all the time. There is an app
I don't know, but I know I would
where it
rather.
literally tells you the available spots.
Yo, by the way, this just in, the convoy organizer, remember the truckers?
Yeah.
The woman there, Tamara Litch, was just arrested in Medicine Hat, Alberta. The police say they're going to keep her for 6 days until they could transfer her to our supreme leader, Trudeau, in Ontario.
Why
How
is she
come?
getting arrested?
Because she led the...
On
she
what
was one of the
grounds?
organizers.
Tamara Litch?
On what grounds, though?
Not
What
Tamara Sitch.
But
That's
what,
Sunny.
but what crime did she commit? Do they say what crime she committed?
Organizing this protest.
Organizing
apparently.
this
That's not a crime.
Apparently-
In
That's not a
free
crime.
countries, it's not. But in communist
Ah.
ones...
Is it,
yes,
is it,
yes,
is it
yes,
really
yes,
like
yes.
a treason or like a
I have no idea.
terroristic
That's
or,
I don't know. This is at this point it's a little bit harassment.
that's
what they're doing to her.
that's scary shit.
Yeah.
You can't even sue. You have no recourse anymore.
No, here no.
Terrible what's happening, bro, to this country.
What do they say that a lot of money was lost or made there during that whole trucker?
Oh, I don't know why. I mean, we're gonna. Who knows? Maybe she's like she smuggled in guns. I don't fucking know why. It just people that are commenting online say that it seems suspicious, but I don't know enough of what she did.
Did you see that Biden for
But
a
you
second?
think, hold on. It doesn't make sense that they're saying like she'd want to smuggle guns or whatever. The
No,
fuck.
I didn't say that's what happened. I'm saying
no,
you
but
never
if-
know what it is.
Yeah, but
they
if
didn't
she-
explain
But here's
why.
why it doesn't make sense to me. If she really wanted to do something illegal, you think she'd want to be under the radar. She wouldn't
But what
attract
they're
attention
saying,
to her.
what
I'm
they're
sure
saying
she's-
is organizing a protest is illegal because
how
it was
is that
against
illegal?
the government.
I have a feeling.
There you go.
Yeah,
Which is what a
that's very
protest is always
interesting-
supposed to be.
Keywords.
Very
Okay.
interesting to see where this is going to go. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Tamara Litch.
Very
I'm gonna-
bad, very poorly.
Yeah.
did
No matter
you-
what happens now, we lost a lot of face.
Did you see that Biden, for a split second, while he was talking, held up his paper
Yeah.
with
His
instructions
notes of how to act.
like,
yeah.
and it said, okay, now
You
look at
take
them.
your
Say this.
seat.
Take your seat. Wow.
I love how I said your seat in capitals, not his seat.
Wow.
Shit in your pants, not
The fact
his
that
pants.
he needs that much stage direction. That's
Yeah.
that's spooky.
I'm impressed that he could read it and remember.
Yeah, that's you saw that, Poseidon?
No, I didn't.
So what's
Literally-
next on your list?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting depressed, bro.
Yeah.
Talking about politics.
All
and
right,
shit.
this one is I agree with it very much.
Ayatollah.
It's kind of fun though, but no, fuck it.
You're right, Poseidon. You're having like a nervous break now.
Nah, I'm just it pisses me off.
Yeah, I know it pisses everyone off. Everyone that is conscious of it.
Yeah.
Cycling. Oh, before we go to cyclists,
Yes.
it's exactly what I. Do you remember last year when I said the whole "my body, my choice" thing? I go, be careful now that you're forcing people to do stuff with their body because you're not gonna like it if it do to you. It just happened with abortion, and now people are like, my body. Oh, really? Because it wasn't like that last year. You fucking idiots! I told you, it's a slippery slope. You can't let the government have anything. Anything. You fight for your neighbor. You don't let them go down just because you're vaccinated and they're not. Don't let them go down. Fight for them or else this happens. Now people are learning. You stay separated,
Wow.
you lose everything.
Yeah, you get
I
bamboozled.
never looked at it that way.
Yeah, of course.
Anyways,
You
I'm
want people,
getting pissed off.
yeah,
bro.
you want people to
I
agree
had
with
a-
you, help them too.
I had a nice weekend. I forgot about all this shit,
it's
and
so
now
depressing.
we're talking about
So,
it. And
um,
I'm getting fucking pissed.
Yeah, Lance Armstrong here, Tour de France.
That's different. That's a sport. That is a
He's
sport.
talking about cyclists in the city
Yes, there you go, cyclists.
as an activity.
Also, so if you do the cycling sport, right, and you fucking get dressed like you're on Tour de France and you go through traffic, fuck yourself.
You know
if
what,
you pay $12,000 for a bicycle only to fucking weave in and out of traffic, and when somebody is half a car away from you, passing you, and that angers you, fuck yourself and kill yourself. Suck a dick. Suck a big fat dick. Bro, I was
Reasonable
driving.
response.
I was
They really the whole cycling thing though, it happened globally. Like the whole bike lane stuff, it's like it happened
did.
around the
It's
world at the same
weird.
time.
very suspicious. But I was driving right on the countryside, so it's
On the
it's-
countryside.
It's one lane going, one lane coming, right?
Okay,
and then you have the shoulder, which is about half a car.
When you say countryside, there's cows and grass
Yes,
to your right
cows,
and left?
turkeys,
Okay,
yes,
all right,
basically farms, etc.
Yeah, all right.
Now there's the shoulder, which is about half a car of space, right?
Old-fashioned mailboxes?
Old-fashioned mailboxes. Now there's a cyclist, multiple cyclists actually, and they're all riding in a line, right? And there's traffic coming towards me. Now what I do is I stay in my lane like a normal human being, but because I didn't go into the opposite lane to go around the cyclist, which was already on the shoulder, so he wasn't in my way, nothing happened. I see him in the rear view mirror going "Grr," like this. But what do you want me to do, bro? You want to go into opposing traffic, bro? You fucking insane.
I
You
will
fucking
say
lunatics.
this: the Montreal driver is unforgiving.
It's one of the worst drivers.
Montreal driver is really unforgiving.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I've seen a
Montreal
lot of
drivers are bad, bro.
yeah. Like in LA, you get tickets galore
But
for
I didn't
not
even come
making
close to
people
this
do the
guy.
right of way and pedestrian. You see, it's just sad where you see downtown when you see those white ghost bikes because someone died there. You ever see that?
What did you say? Because I think I misheard.
But you know, when they're called ghost bikes, they're
Oh, okay, okay.
a
No,
mountain
it's okay.
bike.
I misunderstood completely. I thought it was like an anti-gay
No,
white thing.
and they'll paint the bike white, and because let's say someone died there, it's a tribute. But the right of way stuff in Montreal, we are relentless.
Or like I was downtown, we're about to do 2 drink minimum, and I open my door, and somebody on a Bixie bike yells at me, goes, "Hey, careful when you open your fucking door."
Yeah.
Like that. I go, "How about you not fucking ride somewhere where there's no bike lane,
No,
bitch?"
I've noticed.
I yelled at him, and then because he realized he stopped at the light, and I was walking towards the same direction as him, and
He
I
got
stared
scared.
him down, and he did this. He looked away. I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
yeah,
what
yeah,
are we
yeah,
doing
yeah.
with
Bixie,
this right now?"
are they even easy to ride? No.
Well, I always look out my the mirror just in case when I open the door,
Honestly,
no matter what.
I was not expecting
Yeah,
him.
no matter what. However, when we spend millions on bike lanes, bro,
Yeah.
stay in the fucking bike lane.
Seriously. Before it was like, okay, whatever, they don't want to have, but now you have entire pathways
Everywhere.
They're getting rid of parking spots.
We've destroyed businesses so that you could fucking ride in a lane.
so you can ride a bicycle. Use the motherfucking bike lanes, bro. Because if I was a business owner and my business got ruined,
They really
because of
are
your
everywhere.
bitch ass bike lanes, let's just say I'd be very
You know
pissed.
who loved bike riding to stay sober? Robin Williams. He did one of those Tour de France
It worked.
$12,000 bikes.
Yeah,
it worked
that's
really
a
well.
sport. If you do a sport and you go to an area where you like those mountain,
How about bike racks on the back of cars?
that's fine. That's not an issue.
Do people need them that badly?
No, they damaged my car once. This fucking lady, she ran right into me.
How many bikes?
fuck them too.
How often are you going mountain biking that you need a rack on your car?
No, but you can remove the rack.
I don't
It's
think
like a toll hitch.
I don't
People
think you
don't,
ever
though.
do.
They're idiots.
They don't.
Yeah, they
leave it-
use it as like extra space. I know. They're
it's-
fucking scumbags.
scumbags.
But you know what? The mountain bike riders, I don't mind them. They're out of nature.
Out of
They're
nature.
not in the way of traffic.
What about a dirt bike? That's fun.
That's
Any bike
that
can
looks
be a
like fun.
dirt bike if
But
you're
know,
dirty
'cause
enough.
They use their foot to turn and shit, kind of like a brake.
Yeah, remember the
I would
motocross?
be worried to
bike?
fucking break my leg.
Remember motocrosses when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Shocks.
Yeah, that was fun. I never did it, but
No. I mean, it was a bike that looked like a motocross, but there was no motor or anything.
Oh,
There was-
yeah, I
there
know what
was
you're
the-
talking
was
about.
the
Oh,
look.
there was the one that looked like a Harley.
Yeah.
Bro, I saw, what did I see? I see
BMXs was a thing.
bike lane, everyone's going, cling, cling, just going, chilling. And this dude on this bicycle that had huge fat tires, bro. And
Yeah.
the guy was like a Harley.
That's a thing now.
Phew, bro, the guy must have been going 40 kilometers an hour in the bike lane. I was like, okay, this is absurd. This is getting a little out of hand, bro. Like, and no one's saying anything. So hold on. So me on the street, I'm an issue as a car, right? But this guy going 40 in a fucking bike lane because his bicycle could do it is not a problem.
Or none of this makes sense.
In Europe, I noticed they have this bike. My cousin has one. It's like it's not electric. There's no motor, but it has like momentum. I can't explain it. It's
It has
kind
a
of
motor that generates electricity from the braking, and then you can use that to accelerate.
anyway. The bike pushes you. It's crazy. It's really weird. It's really
Oh,
weird.
there's the bicycle that's a treadmill as well. Did you see that? Have you seen
Yeah,
that?
of course. Yeah.
Yeah, which is completely absurd. Just walk, you fucking pathetic
How about the
bastard.
unicycle people?
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, actually. When
Unicycle people,
you don't see that too often. When you see it, they're doing like acrobatics and shit.
or
That's
the
pretty dope.
1800 bicycle where the big wheel in the front is.
How do you even get on
huge
that?
and- I don't know.
It's like getting on a horse.
You wear a top hat as well.
Yeah. and a
And you go see
monocle.
What's your
carnies.
half?
Vaudevillians.
The half. House watching in rich neighborhoods. What? That's a great thing.
right, it's
Oh,
all-
wait, house watching.
Yes.
What do you mean? Like
Stalking.
house sitting?
You're casing out
Kinda
Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone.
No. Kind of like what we do. We go see the rich
That's a
houses.
great activity.
You drive
It's
in
a great
Westmount.
activity, but that's why I put it as the half. I put it sarcastically because imagine, bro, it's the 10th time you've passed in front of a specific house.
Yeah.
And a poor family is inside terrified.
It's happened.
No, you mean
The same black
I ju-
car
I just
has
wait.
passed in front.
I just wave and say, we're coming.
The husband is an accountant, and he committed an accounting fraud like fucking 18 years ago. He's like, do they know?
Bro,
You know
the
what
places
street
I
is good
visit,
for that?
they're not accountants, bro.
You know what street is good for that? Côte St. Catherine. It's a very nice street for that.
no.
The Boulevard.
No,
very
you know
nice
where?
street for that.
Gouin, Northwest Gouin. Once you
Gouin
pass
is
it,
nice for that.
there was some
Westmount,
a
the
very
Lookout?
wealthy businessman's house there. Have you seen it?
Bro, go to TMR.
Yeah, in TMR.
Yeah,
there.
TMR.
TMR has a house. A Greek guy apparently owns it because I saw it for sale for $12 million. And there's a flag in it. It's the size of a mall.
It's Onassis' house.
Yeah, it's nuts. Completely nuts.
It's really just closed off though, TMR. That's the thing about those neighborhoods.
That's
No,
fine.
it's amazing. It's at the
What's wrong
center
with
of the
that?
island.
Yeah.
There's 57 entry points, but it's still
in Toronto. That
it's
would
still
be
the
called
center of the
the
island.
Bridle Path.
It's amazing.
What?
Where Drake lives, the Bridle Path is
Bridle
the,
Path.
is the
And it's right in the
TMR of Toronto.
But it's not. Is it in the center of
Yeah,
Toronto?
it's not far. It's like a Westmount. It's not far from downtown because it's where the richest people that live.
Speaking of Drake,
Drake.
Yeah.
hey, did you hear his new album?
No, is it any good?
Garbage. I tried to listen to it.
How did it do?
I don't know.
sold it
I haven't
around
checked. Unlistenable.
Unlistenable?
Two, like, it's 2016 songs, it's summer songs. Like, it was nice to have one or two in the album, but the whole album is just that.
Like what?
Like anthems?
Like
He's
those,
trying too hard to make it anthems?
kind of like those. Yeah, kind of like those. What was the one?
Hold on, we're going home.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That. Hold on. We're going. Yeah, like that. But it's the whole album.
Okay.
Like, I don't mind one or two songs like that.
Ayo,
but the
girl.
whole album, bro.
Girl, we out here.
You should
Out
you
here
should
doing
tweet him.
gangster shit. Girl, we out here. Kissing my gangsters on the lips. Go, we out here.
It's like the end of an
Don't
80s
tell
movie.
anybody about what I just said. Girl, we out here. It ain't gay, it's art. We're artists. Girl, we out here. Sucking each other's dicks. Every rapper does it. Seriously, don't talk about this. Top secret. Jay-Z once slipped it in. Seriously, don't tell no. Don't tell no one about this. Drake out.
That was funny.
That's what it sounds like, the album?
No. It sounds like, hold on, we're going. I
thought he nailed it.
Oh, no. It doesn't sound. I mean,
That actually sounded like it's the bitches that'll get you. Remember that Joe Pesci
Yeah.
one? It's the bitches that'll
no.
get you.
It literally sounds like Marvin's Room meets Marvin's Room meets. Hold on, we're going home. That's what the whole album just sounds like that. Which is fine to have 1-2 songs in the album like that. I find, but the whole album, I don't know.
But you know what the shitty thing is? Most people won't agree that it's shit. You're just gonna hear.
It's the greatest thing ever.
But people
shout out
shit on
to the
him,
new
and you know what?
roadcaster.
His
I
response.
look, personally, I've grown to really appreciate Jake. Drake.
Jake
I
and
like
the fat
Drake.
man.
He is a Raptors fan, as am I. He's very successful. He's done stuff that you can be proud of as a Canadian.
100%.
He hasn't ripped anyone off. He's doing his own thing. Good for him. I'm very proud of him. At the same time, though, he does need to, stop bitching out. He doesn't need to do this bitch music because everyone else is doing it. Do
Well,
your own thing, Drake.
Didn't
He
he
got
get in
criticized.
trouble at the basketball game for distracting the players too much?
No, he was great for the players.
He got criticized for this album, and his response was, "It's too high concept for
Who
you."
does he have?
Okay,
okay.
so that
that's
kind of shit
that's
is-
confidence.
Yeah.
That's confidence, but also that's also being. It might be high. I didn't. Here's the problem. I
Who is
haven't
he-
heard it.
who is he?
Maybe Poseidon has low IQ and it's the greatest album ever made.
But hold on, maybe it is high concept, but because of the tune, because the whole album sounds like "Hold On, We're Going Home," I can't listen.
Who is he in a feud? Is he in a
Understand?
feud with
like
anyone?
I legit get.
Who doesn't
one
like
song,
Drake?
Two
A lot of
songs.
people. Meek Mill doesn't
I like Drake.
him.
I like Drake.
No, I mean, like, is he in like a public feud?
No.
Now,
Where
no.
was it recently?
Where's Kanye in all of this? Is he still crazy?
Wasn't it with Kanye West?
I'm not
No,
sure.
That was a while ago. They're
I think.
fine now.
Yeah, Kanye called him out, and he
No, they're fine
basically
now.
made a video reply of him laughing in a fucking.
Jeff Hardy's in rehab.
Good for him.
yeah,
Good for him. Proud of him.
Yeah, I think it's probably court ordered.
Kids come far.
Yeah,
Why? He hasn't been a kid in a while.
yeah. Not much going on the wrestling front. What else is happening?
Abortions.
Hot.
Yeah,
yeah,
so that was the
Roe
that was the
versus
Coat
list, by the
hanger
way.
sales are like off
Oh,
the.
that's awful.
Yeah, it's off the charts right now. I bought all kinds just in case.
Kane.
Just watch the stairs.
Glenn
What's the problem?
Jacobs,
It's 2022. This is why chicks are so dumb.
Glenn
bro.
Jacobs
They're
took
so
a
dumb.
lot of heat because
Why get an abortion? Just to identify as someone that got an abortion. That's how it works.
What? Hold on. This one has layers to it.
That one was too high concept for you.
I know that Kane from wrestling publicly was happy about Roe versus Wade, and now people are very.
I'm not happy about anything the government does.
Nah.
But both sides, you know why they're never going to come to a compromise? Because both sides are lying.
Yeah.
None of them could say the truth.
Well, look, some states
double standard.
Okay, first
Yeah.
of all, what I don't
Number
like.
one, not every abortion is because of they're using it instead of condoms. That's not true.
Yeah.
That's 100% not true. But at the same time, stop saying because here's a it's all fucked up because no one's honest. They're saying this is for health reasons. And they go, well, if you look at the statistics, health is like less than 3%. The reason why most of it happens, they don't have enough money, this and that. So it's your fault, bitch. Use condoms. Okay, so just say, well, I want to have the right to like. There's other ways to go around it, not because they just fight semantics basically.
Well, look, hold on. I also find it abnormal that 27% of the pregnancies in the U.S., which is 1/3,
Yeah.
is abortions.
They go to abortions, really?
I don't-
27% of the pregnancies per year end up
I'm
in
sure
abortion.
every
Okay, look,
side
number
will
one, I
have
didn't
That's
know
a
that.
lot.
their
Now you're leaning me
statistics.
more towards
Canada is
You're leaning
seven-
me more towards Kane.
Canada is 17%.
Everybody's got
Okay, which is
their
still a lot.
statistics
How much
now.
Canada?
17%.
That's still high.
Still high. But here's the thing. They're arguing that, because here's the thing. They're making it seem like they made it illegal in the States, and I did my research.
Oh, they didn't make it illegal. They just did what
Yes.
was always done. Basically, the states could choose.
Yes, but they're making it seem like
not
it's illegal
federal
in the United
anymore.
States.
It's not federal.
It's not federal anymore. Most states are very lenient and give a lot of time.
Yeah.
There are certain states that did go a little hardcore, which is
Texas.
states like Texas went a little hardcore, Alabama, Arkansas, all these places.
Alabama's like, you're keeping that, baby, because it looks like me, sweetheart.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they went a little bit hardcore. Hold on. So those states I can understand the outrage against those states, but also where was I going with this? Oh, also because they're complaining like, oh no, it should be up until 9 months, but it
No,
shouldn't.
that's fucked. Then you lose me in
That's
that argument.
fucked.
That's
But you know
crazy.
what? You know what? Most abortions, 90% of them, are done within the first trimester. So if you're given 4 or 5 months, why are you arguing? Most of them, 90% of them, are done anyways in the first trimester.
Trimester's not 5 months, bro.
No.
This
But
makes
if you
me,
have 4 or 5 months,
my
the first
knees
trimester
weak.
is the first 3 months.
Exactly.
Right?
This
But if
this is the kind of
90%
stuff
of
that
them,
makes my knees weak.
how come?
Because
It's a fucked up thing, bro. It's disgusting.
It's 100% fucked up. I get it. But if 90% of the abortions happen in the first trimester, if
Yeah.
your state gives you 4 or 5 months, what's the issue?
Yeah, you know what? You'd make, but that's what I'm saying is there's points to make on all sides because now you're making a point. Why are you waiting?
when is your
why
TED
are you
Talk?
waiting till it's an
why are you
actual
waiting?
baby?
But then I hear the argument of like, oh, some women don't know if they're pregnant. Okay, but the case is
You
that
need to have personal responsibility at some point. Yeah.
When is
but the
Poseidon's
cases of
TED
that,
talk about this?
the cases that are so minute, and I'm not saying because now people are gonna make me sound like, oh, he's anti-abortion, whatever. I'm for abortion. Like in Canada, you can abort up until 9 months.
I don't think anyone is for abortion. I'm not for abortion.
Well, not
I don't
for-
think people should
not
go out there and
against it.
forcibly abort.
But 90% of the abortions, even in Canada, are made on the first trimester.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You said that already.
Yes, but in
No, but he was talking about the US.
The US, but now in Canada as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Say trimester again, bro.
go fuck yourself.
Hey, let me
Say
ask you:
trimester
if you're
again.
making it in some
Try
states,
fuck yourself.
When
if
are
you're
your
making it-
midterms?
if you're making it in some states completely illegal,
That's
shouldn't
fucked
you
up.
shouldn't you make the morning after pill free or something?
Yeah, I guess I agree.
What are the statistics in high schools?
I don't know, bro.
This
Apparently,
isn't- this
this is
isn't high schools.
apparently
This
the
is-
percentage wasn't as high as it was before. So I think we have a generation of people that refuse to wear condoms because I don't know how it got to the point of what you said, 30% or whatever.
30% in the
That's
States.
absurd.
When I was
Well,
in high
27
school,
to be
everyone was
exact.
That's
petrified
absurd.
of AIDS. Everyone wore condoms on top
Maybe
of condoms.
they just stopped. I don't know what it is.
But also, here's the thing: Planned Parenthood is to be blamed for this shit.
of course, yeah.
They are
They also
responsible
lie.
for so much fucked up shit. Planned
By the way,
Parenthood.
can I say something? Because I saw Jamal
if
Warner. He came out and said,
Is that the guy from Cosby Show?
Yeah, he said
Okay.
this decision is basically so that white people keep having, so that white people basically win baby wise, so they reduce the population of black people. But what's weird about this is that most people that get the abortions, most percentage wise, you can look this up if I'm crazy, are visible minorities in the states. So by doing this, you're actually augmenting the percentage of minority babies. You get it? By removing.
yeah, actually, yeah, you're right.
You get what I'm saying,
You're
right?
100% right.
But anyways, I don't think that's why they did it.
No, of
I
course not.
think the Supreme Court just ruled because you know what, this comes down to semantics. Is it a kid or not? Because they're saying where do your rights end and someone else's begins. That's what they're trying to argue. But what I'm going to say is abortion, it's going to happen whether you like it or not. So why make it more expensive and more dangerous? It's already dangerous. A woman could get an abortion and then fuck up her reproductive organs for life. So it's already dangerous even if you go to like the best clinic. So why make it even more dangerous by making her having to travel and
It's an
But they can't
extremely
even travel.
sensitive, touchy subject, and sometimes I ask myself,
But no one's
why
honest
are they
about it.
why are they talking about this now? Is this distracting the world from something else?
Of course, 100%.
What is going on in the world now that they're, or is this it?
The economy's collapsing, bro. The stock market.
Is it something to talk about?
The stock market
because
tanked
they
for a
ruled
month
now.
and it's not even at its bottom.
They ruled now. Well, that's why.
But I don't even want to argue because they say, "Oh, is it a human life or not? Is it a baby?"
Look,
Fuck
I
that
think it
argument.
is a human life. Personally, I think it is a human life. So that's why I think it's complicated because it is a human life. But then so's the person making it. It's all
Yes,
fucking
so's
weird.
the person making
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
That's why it's
Look,
such
if
a
the woman,
sensitive
if the woman
subject,
is in
man.
danger, if the woman is in danger,
There's no argument.
her life. There's no argument. 100% abort that baby. If it's autistic or whatever, or it's gonna be deformed, and you don't want to take care of it, you know what? Go ahead. It's your decision. It sucks, but go ahead. But if it's gonna be like a normal, like how many people have been born prematurely at 5-6 months?
I was
And then-
born 1 month.
Tune in next
Yes.
week when our conversation will be about non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Yeah, it is fucked up, bro. But that's
It's
what I'm saying. It's
very
too-
fucked up.
So here's the thing. How about we change? How about we don't make it illegal, but you provide proper education to everyone.
Yeah.
You provide access to students to have condoms, this and that. You make it easier and almost less embarrassing or whatever to go get like the morning after. Like you take certain.
Education.
Yeah, you
Education.
help society. Like you
then-
can't just take out something like this
Yeah.
and then be like, all right, let's hope for the best. That's what I find weird is that no one's making accommodations.
But then that's the other issue with the United States is some parts are so religious.
They don't want to give condoms out.
They don't wanna
I
give
said the same
condoms, they
thing.
don't
I said
wanna
if
do-
you don't want
which
abortions
is
in
very fucked
Alabama,
up.
well, I'll
the
give out
gray.
condoms.
It's the
Yeah.
gray, and then it goes by vote. Then it
Yeah.
goes by vote. It's you're in the gray zone, and this is what it is.
But I think
it's
that-
like swing states.
But I think
But
the
give out
Fed.
condoms, bro. Because then what do you want?
I think they do.
I think
No,
the
they
Fed.
don't. We do here. It's a Quebec thing. Here we had in high school. I could go up to the nurse's office and get as many condoms as I wanted. It's not like that there. There they don't want to talk. It's because of religion. They don't want to
Very
talk.
How
about
about
it.
Europe? How's Europe in all this?
Oh, Europe's fine.
Are you sure?
They like hanging
It's
and
very
banging.
religious in Italy and stuff. What's
Yeah,
the-
but
Yeah,
use
but they
condoms.
use condoms.
I think Europe has another issue.
The
Europe has
classical pull-out method. Europe doesn't have enough kids.
Europe has the birthing rate issue. I think they have one kid
I'm not
now
sure.
max and stuff, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
reducing. Yeah, I think they have another issue entirely.
Yeah, they keep pulling out when they're not supposed to.
What about Japan?
Yeah.
gives a shit?
Japan too
Do they
has a
have
low
vending
birthing
machines?
rate for children. Imagine, but
This is more. I
okay.
think the argument, the only way for it to move forward is for them to sit down. Everyone to sit down and have an honest discussion, because we're not being honest. We're saying a lot of
Yeah,
stuff
where's
that's
Oprah?
dishonest. Or who knows? But
She
we're
should
seeing a lot
host
of
it.
dishonest things. We're all
Yeah, you get condoms.
they're using it as a contraceptive. I don't think the majority of people that are getting
No.
aborted are using it as a contraceptive. They're what else? It's not a baby, bro. It is a baby. It is a baby. There was like a woman protesting. She had a thing on her belly. Her belly was out, and it wrote, "This is not a baby" or whatever. It is a human. Oh, it's not a human being. It is a human being. That is a human being. So don't argue that, because then the other side right away they're gonna be like, "All right, fuck this person." So
I remember I got so pissed off once because I saw a video of a woman showing a human embryo and a dolphin embryo, and they're like, "Look, you think this is a human embryo? Wrong, it's a dolphin embryo. So what defines it as being a human baby?"
yeah.
And I got so fucking pissed,
is
bro.
human
because
cloning
it's such
allowed?
a stupid
Is
argument.
human
Yeah.
cloning allowed?
On paper, no, but for sure they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Joe Biden's been cloned.
That's a whole thing.
Guido.
The whole cloning. Multiplicity. That's a movie we should watch on movie night.
That's something we could watch, yeah. All this
Multiplicity.
to say, Poseidon, I don't agree with the government getting involved in anyone's business. If we determine, anyways, because you give them too much right. I told you this last year. You're going to give them too much rights with mandates.
The problem is too complex. I feel like
Yeah.
Canada.
It becomes an argument of one side, another side. They just say, yeah, but they did
not just
this.
that.
Yeah, but they did that. Yeah, but yeah. It becomes a yeah, but argument,
Yeah.
and that's it.
But Canada, we don't even have this issue. and
It's a
you're
yeah,
allowed
but
to,
argument all the time.
Yeah, you're allowed to abort up until 9 months.
Here?
in Canada, yeah,
That's a
there's
bit
no
absurd.
there's no limit, but we don't have any issues of women using it as a contraceptive. I mean, there are rare cases, but those are so minute it doesn't even affect the stats. I feel like here
Our
in
stats, they mostly have reasons like the kid's fucked up or the mom's in danger.
It's fucked up, mom's in danger, or they made a mistake. They even took Plan B and it survived, or they've been on the pill.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
stuff
Okay,
like that.
so you see what I'm saying?
So and it's done within the first trimester. So
Yeah,
they
there you go.
realize they do a pregnancy
There's
test.
he loves that word trimester.
No,
But
bro,
that's
it's
when it's
very
done.
important to mention in this argument because
Yeah.
they'll try and play games like, but you know, what if they limit you at 4 months? Well, that's not an issue because
Make the
90%
Do
decision,
after school
90% of them are
specials still
done.
exist?
Up to 9 months is crazy to me. How do you? That's a baby. A month premature, it's a baby.
But either
Like,
way, in Canada, it doesn't happen. It's
yeah, but I'm just saying that we
incredibly
shouldn't
rare.
we shouldn't have on the table unless it's a danger case. The kid's in danger or you're in danger.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's
There
a
you go.
regular kid and you're just gonna murder it 2 weeks before it's supposed to come out, that's crazy.
But in some states, abortion is completely illegal. If you do abort the
Even
child,
like
and
Plan
you get
B?
caught, no, Plan B is legal. But abortion is completely legal, which is fucked up, like Arkansas and these states.
Even if you're gonna die,
Only unless you're in danger. But if it's a rape baby or you
have to keep it?
You have to keep it. Or
That's
if it's
weird.
autistic, it's or inbreeding, you have to keep it.
that's
which
weird.
is fucked up.
That's
this
fucked
is
up. See,
a-
again, that's
So
how
you
you
see,
lose me on that argument.
Exactly, both sides.
You've been doing this research. You've been all over
Yes,
this
yes.
lately.
Bro, when it
yeah?
comes
I
to
could tell.
inbreeding and abortions, he's there.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
passionate about this.
Yeah.
Because it is interesting. It's
It's
fascinating.
very
yeah.
interesting,
But
and
I'm,
also it's been
a hot topic.
a hot topic
Yeah.
with my girlfriend and I as well.
I
We've
could
been
tell.
working on
she
I
it.
could tell. I could tell.
She doesn't like it obviously being illegal, you know, but like you know how I'm in the middle. Hers like she's like it should be open.
Are you in the
All the
middle?
way to 9
She's
months.
all the way. We'll do whatever you want.
All the way to 9 months.
Yeah, but she doesn't.
Fuck.
She
But here's the fucked up thing about that, about people who are all the way there. So now you're saying it's cool to kill someone else because 9 months, bro, that's a kid.
But she doesn't see it that way. She doesn't understand. Like her, she just sees it as like your own right to your own body and stuff like that.
That's fine, but it's no longer your body that you're killing at 9 months. That's another
Yeah,
kid.
that's the argument I have.
Yeah. A kid. Okay, I understand
How
the
are you
first
doing?
trimester.
Are you in the doghouse yet?
No, I think she
No,
could
no.
speak about it without
No,
snapping on him.
we have. Well, we
You can have a real
kinda-
conversation
We
with
kind of argue on it a bit. That's the only thing we. It's funny because we have arguments about
Nonsense.
stuff like this, you know, stuff that you know what I mean. Which is, and sometimes we get a little bit heated, you know, but it's over stuff like this.
But this is I always the 9 month thing when people are adamant about it.
See, I
always
completely
shocks me.
exactly. I disagree about the
'Cause
9 month
you just
thing.
said
So that's
you,
where we
you
clash.
don't want nobody to control your body. Exactly. So why are you controlling his body or her body? That's a child.
exactly.
Basically, because there's an umbilical
Why'd
cord,
you
it's
wait
still
so
your
long?
body.
Why'd you wait so
Basically,
long?
yeah.
That's a child.
But then you can argue because
Yeah.
I'm feeding my child, I have dominion over the child, and I can do whatever the fuck I want to the
But
kid.
then that's not your body though. You just said that it's not
Exactly.
because you said you're feeding
What about
it.
when those girls have a baby and leave the baby in a dumpster and shit like that?
That's fucked up too.
That's
fucked
murder.
up too.
I agree with
But
all
you don't,
that
you don't
shit.
even have to do that. If you leave the baby at a, you know what? That's another thing that's fucked up. Did you know if you leave a baby at a
What do doctors say
adoption
about this?
center?
Yeah.
Okay, and you fuck off,
They take it.
They have to take it.
Obviously, they're not going to kill
They
the
have
kid,
to take
bro.
it.
Where's an
so why do
adoption
people
center?
dump babies in dumpsters?
Okay, it doesn't happen all the time, the dump thing. It's just people that are in a fucked up situation.
People
they're
used
dumb.
to dump babies at church
all the time.
The
But
saddest.
the 9-month thing, though, why do we? why is that happening? Like, is it a low
I don't know.
education
I'm
thing?
sure it's very rare.
has to be rare,
It's
bro, like-
extremely rare. You're making it sound like it happens every
it's
day.
extremely rare. It's extremely
Yeah,
rare.
that's it. There's
But you have to
sweat
be
forming on your
honestly,
forehead
though,
about
if you
this.
wait and you're like, I'm doing a month. Fuck
what
it.
point
Let's
did it
kill
reach
her.
9
You're a
months?
piece of shit.
Yeah,
you
you're a
just
piece of
killed
shit.
the kid.
And you know what? I think that woman shouldn't have the right to
Yeah,
reproduce.
I
I
agree.
think you're talking about a 1 in a million,
Yeah.
billion, trillion.
But that's the
I don't think that happens.
But that's the argument. That's why
it's a stupid argument.
But that's why people are saying, why would you block it completely when you're using that as an example and it's so rare? That's why I'm asking. I go, because that I would never agree with. I can't agree with
think
you
should
killing
cap
someone because
it,
you don't want.
But I think we should also cap it as a society, as a principle. In my opinion,
I think
it's not even
in a
because even
civilized
though-
society-
In a civilized society, I think we should cap it at 4 or 5 months, whatever the fuck.
Whatever
I
the
think-
definition.
I think,
whatever
I think
the
we are
definition
in a
is.
civilized society.
Whatever's less dangerous for the woman.
Exactly.
Before it becomes like a full-fledged
I feel like
baby.
when you give too much leniency on certain stuff, then society kind of starts to get like a little
9
weird.
months is weird, though.
People,
yeah.
You know what I
people
mean?
Argue
Like
the
in New York-
extremes.
in
Why
New
are you
York-
arguing the extremes?
Well,
that's the problem.
Exactly. Well, New York tried to push it past 9 months. So if you don't like the baby after it's born, you could abort it. They tried to push that shit in New York.
No, they.
Yes, they did.
They did
And
try
then
to-
they,
yeah,
Well,
I
when
remember.
your kid's 6 months old,
No,
you're
no,
allowed.
like,
no. Like you give birth.
Yeah.
You give birth.
And then you could still
birth the
you could still
baby.
abort it.
Yeah, there's something wrong
Yeah,
with the baby.
and you could be like, and there's some, you could be like, yeah, I
Oh,
don't
fuck
want it.
those eyes, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. It doesn't have blue eyes, bro. Fuck.
That's not.
Fuck.
That can't
They were
be
trying
true.
They
to,
tried
yeah,
to push
that
for it. It
cannot
didn't.
be
Yes,
true.
but I swear to God,
Yeah,
I searched this up.
he told me this whole thing about it. It's not the first time I hear
It
about
was
it.
fucked up, but only right like you have a 1 week period or whatever the fuck.
It's
like, after
crazy,
you-
bro. So, anyways,
Which is
those
insane.
extremes is what ruins the argument.
Exactly, but here's the thing: even if no woman would ever abort their baby 1 week after they give birth, the
No,
fact that
that's
you
absurd.
allow it, I feel like as a society is a little bit.
Yeah, well, no
Weird.
one's allowing that. No
a little
one's
bit
allowing
weird.
that.
It's a little bit weird.
No
like-
one's allowed that, bro. No one's
No,
allowed that.
100%.
Calm
No,
down.
but
What's
if you
the,
but if it were to go
Abortion
through,
rules
I
in
mean,
Cuba.
I have no clue. Actually,
I have no idea, bro.
I wonder what the communist.
Cuba, I think
must
it's
be dangerous.
anti-abortion. I think it's anti-abortion, anti.
It's all coat hanger stuff.
Yeah, it's all coat hanger
So
shit.
here's the thing: people who really, really want to get an abortion, here's my argument: they're gonna get the abortion. So
Yeah.
now you're putting them in double danger.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
It's not because abortion is legal that now everyone's like, "Yo, fuck condoms."
Yeah.
That's my argument. Is like, if you're doing this, aren't you going to cause more fucked up like reactions and reproductive
Well, I
issues
think-
because you're making them get coat hanger, not fully coat hanger, but like shitty abortions at shitty clinics.
I think in Canada it's the opposite. When abortion was legal, when it became legalized, throughout the years, abortion diminished
yeah, there you go.
because people were made more aware and stuff like that. But
Yeah, like,
now,
I don't want to get
anyways,
to the point, like, especially if you
Yeah.
tell people the dangers.
What are the stats
Exactly.
lately? There's
Uh-huh.
more. There's been more.
there's about 74,000 abortions in Canada. In the
74,000 a year.
in the year of 2020 alone. I think around 74,000 or something.
It makes sense though. People didn't want to bring kids
And what
into
is
that
it?
world.
What is it? 10
There was
years
about
ago?
300 something, almost 400,000 pregnancies in 2020 and about 74,000 abortions.
Okay,
about,
that's
Okay, and
lot.
how
That's a
many
lot.
10 years ago? 20 years ago?
which is about 17%. I don't know. I just checked 1 year, 2020.
I would have checked.
But I did check a bit behind. I think early 2000s it would sit at about 100,000, a couple 100,000, and it slowly went down.
Anyway, well, that's so.
And it was just a
joyful.
bunch
It's
of
so
retards in a
nice.
room talking about this shit.
like
we don't
we
know
are
what's
right
right.
Oh,
now.
we can't change it. No, I know what's right. We could tell.
yeah.
We have conscious. We could tell what's right, and we know that this is fucked up.
Yeah, it is. Way
Just
to
your
bring
own
it down.
opinion.
Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it, Poseidon.
You
so
did
much
bring
fun.
this episode down, however.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the
I
hot
think it's-
trending topic.
Yeah, I think it's nice that we can have.
You made
it is
it
called
so,
the intellectuals.
You made it so funny.
Yeah. It wasn't fun. I just don't know. I think it's so complicated, but I don't like the fact that both sides are not being honest.
And also, I don't like the fact that the man has no say.
That is fucked up, but
That's
deal
a
with
little.
it.
Yeah, I understand. But let's say the man is like, I have the baby, but I'm gonna take it. Let's say the woman doesn't want to take on the financial responsibility.
Forget the financial. Maybe the woman just doesn't want to go through birth.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's but that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
super
it's very-
complex.
yeah, it's very
delicate.
complex.
Do you know
very
what
delicate.
helps? Not getting into situations which means education.
100%. Use
So-
prophylactics.
but not just that,
Prophylactic.
bro. Give people like, especially I'm telling you, there's gonna be
That word I like.
That's a
There's
great
going to be
word.
fuckery if you don't allow it at all in certain places and you don't give those religious kids condoms and all that. You're just going to make it worse.
Yeah, 100%.
So
It's gonna be. We're gonna keep getting the hills have eyes.
Yeah, we're going to keep getting coat hanger abortions. and
Hills
shit.
have eyes. Remember that actor?
I hope. I mean, I don't wish it upon anyone because there's no way it's easy on anyone. There's no way it's easy on a woman. I don't just mean physically. I mean psychologically. There's no way it's easy on.
Apparently, it's worse psychologically than physically.
Okay, so here's the thing. So I don't wish that upon anyone. Okay, I hope it never comes to that. But it has come to that for many people. It will come to that for many people. So I don't want it to also add danger. Is what I'm saying.
Yes. But then there's the other side. The Planned Parenthood, bro, was
Fuck
fucking
Planned Parenthood.
selling,
You know I don't like Planned Parenthood.
They
They
were selling
baby
fucking
parts.
baby parts, bro.
I don't like Planned Parenthood.
For
You know that.
research.
I'm not talking about them. Forget them. I'm talking about, let's say there's a clinic for, they don't sell your fucking babies, okay? They just have a safe
Throw them in
place.
the trash
If
cans.
it's- if it's gonna happen, try to keep one of them fucking safe, bro.
Yeah, no,
well, that's-
100%. I agree.
I sound like a hippie. All right, Poseidon, close this
All
up.
right.
Yeah, this is wait
on
to-
this long abortion talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna go slit my wrists.
Oh, calm down, bro.
Yeah,
Relax.
abortion is depressing, though.
It's a
Fuck,
depressing
man.
conversation, but I feel like we can
There's
talk.
nobody happy about abortions except for the Planned Parenthood committee that's making that
I feel like
cash.
next episode maybe we should bring a woman and talk about this.
Abortion? Nah, but I don't want to talk about
I
abortion.
think next episode.
And it doesn't. The
I
thing
won't
is,
be here
the
'cause
whole
I'll be
man
dead.
woman. It doesn't matter because even if you bring a woman, it's not going to change how you feel or the laws. We can't. All we could do is express. Like clearly in this room right now, we have 3 different opinions on this. We have one, like 3.
Yeah.
They're all kind of.
Different.
Yeah, different,
but similar. But
and that's just 3 people. We bring another 5 people in here. You're gonna see different of a.
yeah.
Yeah,
150.
I just have one
Different.
argument
Yeah.
for people who are
For it.
too pro for it.
No one's too pro. You have to
I
be
have
weird
2
to
words.
be too pro. Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He had an abortion.
That's. No, you don't know the story of Cristiano Ronaldo?
He was about to be aborted.
His mother repeatedly tried to abort him with a coat hanger. Didn't work.
Are you
he
sure
got-
that's real?
Herself?
Yeah. Or through
Okay,
illegal
that's
procedures and shit.
fucked up.
But he made it. He's a multi-millionaire LaFleur, bro. That's
He made it.
Well,
He's representing
like,
all the
"Mama!"
aborted fetuses.
I have another 2 words for you.
He's the hero of all fetuses all over the world.
William Cosby, Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, we can have some bad guys too.
obviously. But no, because they didn't.
Oh yeah, I see what you're
yeah,
saying.
you
Yeah,
understand? It's because he was. There was an
They
attempt
attempted to abort his
There
ass.
you go, but it didn't work, and now
We have a soccer legend. Thank you guys for tuning in. I sound like a chipmunk.
It's weird to. It's weird when I talk. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in.
Ronaldo.
The Poseidon69 on Instagram and Twitter, twitch.tv/ThePoseidon69. I haven't live streamed in a minute. I may live stream Call of Duty soon. I don't know. See, I've been very busy.
Let's go quick. We gotta abort this
Guido
show.
Grasso, Guido Grasso J.A. on Instagram. And we've got Big P4H on Instagram and Twitter as well. Also, the most important thing right now, obviously, is patreon.com/Pantelis.
Patreon.com/Pantelis. Also, Linktree/Pantelis. I'm in French at the Just for Laughs Festival, Just pour rire, this summer. My hour twice, July 21st and 23rd, and also the big fucking show, The Rebels. The 28th of July, 2022. Sal, whatever the fuck its name is, at Place des Arts. Get your tickets now.
Sal Wilfred
And I
Plessis.
now have a link tree as well. Linktree/I am Poseidon. Hey, and please
We'd like to congratulate all of our graduates.
Yes,
Guido Guido, stand up for a second. Yeah, there he is. So Guido down there in the market, Guido does not know how to use the internet yet. Not a link tree, not a website.
Oh, he's stealing.
He's barely active on Facebook or Instagram.
He won't stand still.
The man is a remnant.
still.
Guys, we're giving away abortions on aisle 7. Aisle 7, abortions.
It's one small step for man.
One giant step for aborted fetuses.
All right, guys.
All right,
Thank you.
peace out, bitches.